good morning and welcome to Jewellery Maker. I'm Ali Defoy and I have the wonderful Linda with me today. I'm very excited. How are you doing, Linda?
Oh, I'm really good, thank you. Yeah, really good.
We're looking forward to a good show. I've actually nabbed a lot of Linda's jewellery that she's been making for today's show because I wanted to feel fabulous and I feel fabulous. Thank you to our lovely Linda. We've got lots and lots coming up for you in today's show. Of course, if you've never joined us before, you'll be thinking, what goes on here? We make jewellery. Well, actually, no, that's a big fib. Linda makes jewellery, you make jewellery, and I bring you all the pieces that you can use to make the jewellery. Talking of pieces, this is something that we're going to bring you actually as the first strand you can get for the whole day. It's going to be the very, very first one. This is your fluorite carved beads. We're so excited of them, or for them, sorry, should I say. Last night, I don't know if you watched the Late Show at all, you'll have seen a wonderful fluorite heart strand. So for you in this, we're going to bring you the whole strand at an incredible low, and I mean incredible low. The price for this, for carved beads, is stunning, but carved genuine gemstones is a whole other thing. You do get a magazine. This is our Mel, actually. Photography is Mel. On the front, does she look beautiful? I took a picture of this last night and I sent it to her in a wee message. I went, look who I can see. Gorgeous. This is the magazine you get with us. Sorry, that's a fib. This is our home hub. This is your catalogue. So technically it is the magazine, and then this catalogue you will get as well with any order. I don't even know what page I've opened it to. Right, so with the basic tools, you're getting some ideas of how your tools work. Contents, it's got techniques in there. If you want to find out how to use the book, I always think this is a genius page. If you don't know how to use a book, there's a page telling you how to do it. So how do we use this book? Let's have a look. Learn about the basic components you need in jewellery. It was telling you what you'll learn. That's what it's doing, telling you everything you're going to learn. But if you like to read, that's great. But if you're like me and you like to watch things, you like DVDs, you're going to get a DVD. Now this is a couple of Jewellery Maker DVDs that we've got. Not the one you'll get, which is a starter kit one, but these. A couple of other ones we've got, which are techniques. So $4.99 if you want this one. I'm just showing it to you purely because I know a lot of people want to work. $4.95. You telling me fibs, are you, Deanna? $4.95. If you want to make tiaras, maybe for weddings, if you're thinking about maybe gizmo wire work, if you want to work with your wire work or your memory wire, these are some DVDs that can help you with that. But the DVD will look like this colour-wise, the one you will get for free anyway, with your magazine and your hub. Right, should we just get started? Should we do it? Let's do it. This is the early bird. I didn't tell you that. Sorry. If you're regular viewers, you'll know me. I'm Ali Defoy. If you're not too regular, then you might not. I bring you lots and lots of fun. I love that. Just talking about I bring you lots and lots of fun. I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say I'm going to be bringing you lots of fun. But I was too busy looking at that little bird behind me. I was thinking, I wonder who doodled that. Anyway, right. 160 carats I've got for you. Rainbow fluorite. Do you know with fluorite, it's supposed to be, it's coming from that the Latin word to flow with your fluorescent, but it's a perfect example, isn't it here? The way it's been crafted, and I'm saying crafted, the way all the gems have been carved, it really does look like a beautiful flowing glow, doesn't it? 7 to 8mm for every single one, and gorgeously carved individually with your fluorite. Of course, you're getting the greens, you're getting those sort of aqua tones, lovely, lovely lilacs, and then ranging into your purples as well. So it's brand new, it's not been seen before. Do you want me to spin it around for you? We haven't got a recording. Will this work? Make sure I turn it on. It's turning it on, but there is, I'll stand back because it's got a mirror on it so it can reflect, but it's usually done a lot nicer than that, but there's me just kind of, that's the idea. Just so you can see all the way around it. Beautiful, beautiful. So it's 38 centimetres. Sorry, I'm used to looking over here, and we moved the camera, which I love actually, because I'm left-handed, so it suits me better, but I'm not used to, it's opposites for me, which is cool. It's all good, keep me on my toes today. Every single one of these, if I just pick out one, for example this one, the carving that you're getting, the gorgeous quality by hand, could you imagine they could be little feature gemstones in a ring? Put them in a pendant. Linda, what would you do with them?
Well, they're so beautiful, aren't they?
They are, and they feel lovely.
Yeah, and because
really
because it's rainbow fluorite as well, it's going to work with your smoky quartz, it's going to work with your amethyst, and it's going to work with prenites, it's going to work with all those high-end gemstones.
Do you know, I wouldn't have thought of smoky quartz. You've got me really excited now.
Yeah, smoky quartz with that, the green that comes off there is absolutely divine.
Really?
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, no, I think they're beautiful. I think they make the most amazing, beautiful, long, glamorous earrings.
Long, glamorous earrings. Oh, I like the sound of
carving
that.
on them.
And in fact, talking of long, glamorous earrings, Linda has made a beautiful pair of earrings that are coming up in today's show. Cannot wait to show you them. In fact, I'll probably let Linda show you them since she made them, because otherwise I'll probably try and take credit for them. This is something. It really, really is. And I wish I could bring you those fluorite hearts that we had last night, because we're brand new, and 2 brand new strands. When you get them and put them together, imagine little puffy hearts. I think they sold out last night, so I won't go on about them too much, but if you did get them, they would go beautifully with these. It's just the way they're carved, they just flow, don't they?
I mean, just looking at the ring that you're wearing at the moment.
Oh yeah, my ring.
They would look amazing with the done in a ring like
Designer Louise. Do you want to see it? I'll put it together.
Doesn't that look beautiful in a ring?
It was Louise Jacobson. Yeah, one of our guest designers. She made that for me. It's my birthday present.
Beautiful.
It's one of my favourite gems, rose quartz. I had a look at it the other day. Actually, I think she's going to do a wire workshop here and teach everybody how to, or everybody that wants to learn the ring. Has she already done it? Oh well, there we go. Well, in fact, we'll show you the information about it in a wee moment. Oh, there you go. Right. Sorry, I'm putting this in the wrong hand now for you. With the camera on the other side. This is going to be an interesting day. Do you know, Linda, you know me, I'm very simple. I just like to make wee bracelets.
Yeah.
I just like one strand bracelet, and mix them like that.
Yeah, well, the gemstone has got a lot going on, hasn't it? Anyway, through the spectre of the colours and the carving, so absolutely beautiful as a stretchy. Yeah.
I'd love it in a stretch one. And what I might even do is, oh, don't know what that was. I might get my wee bead box and put it on my wee bead box, and I'm looking for it there, but it's not there. No, bead, not beat. Got my beat box. I think I am. Will I am? No, my bead box. But I didn't even mean my bead box. I meant a tray. After all of that, I was hoping you would just get over it, but you're still talking. No, no, I just meant like a tray, so I could split them all up and put all the greens together and all the aquas together and all the purples together and make 3 different bracelets as well. You could intertwine them all. I do have my thinking cap. I went last night, I was trying to make jewellery. I know we weren't, it was supposed to be just a late show, we just bring you loads and loads of strands and kits, but I started trying to make jewellery. So much fun. Could you put that as a centre in a ring? Like just on its own? Oh, are you alright, Linda?
Yes, fine, thank you.
Can you make it a wee ring? What do you think? Oh, I love them. I love just watching Linda's eyes light up. I don't know whether that's a really bad design or whether Linda's thinking, oh, you can maybe do that.
It's a lovely idea with some delicate sort of 0.4 mil wire work around it. It would be beautiful.
Yeah, see, that's why me and Linda knows all the design. I just think that would look good. I don't know how you would do it, but you could put it there, just balanced there by itself. Wire work. I love that. I know about the gemstones, I tell you that, and I tried to design. But Linda is our pro, and I tell you, I cannot wait to show you all her designs. They're amazing, amazing. Oh, I feel a little bit hippie, a little bit sort of festival-like with these. Oh, you can make a matching bracelet and ring. There's enough. It's 38 centimetres, so you've got a massive length on that. Right, brand new, £8.95. I thought you said it was going to be £9.95. Took a cheeky pound off. She's not talking to me now, she's on the phone. Our Diana took a cheeky pound off. That's not a lot at all, is it? If you think about jewellery, in sort of jewellery terms, £8.95 is really quite impressive when you think of all the carving that's gone into each and every single one, and each one has been carved. Bear in mind, if you carve it incorrectly, if you have a little slip, for example, when you're carving it, you slip it and the gemstone might crack, you might slip it and it might ruin the pattern. You're not going to have that continuous flow that you're getting there. I mean, they really are quite incredibly carved. With all that detail, if it was just a pretty gemstone, great, $8.95, but because of all that carving that's gone into them, really does change the price, doesn't it, when you put a lot of hard work into it, and that's all by hand, the carving. So time has been taken over each and every single one. I could look at this all day, it's wonderful. So 160 carats, genuine fluorite, 7 to 8 millimetre, £8.95 on them. And if we think about it, mix them up. Maybe other strands that you've got at home, what would you put next to it? As I was going on about that fluorite strand from last night. Maybe Linda's got an idea, aside from your smoky quartz, we were thinking about that one. Think rose quartz?
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Pre-night, that's my gem of the moment.
Your gem of the moment is pre-night?
Yeah.
It's quite hard to get pre-night.
It is hard to get, but if you're lucky enough to have some or can get some, it goes beautifully with fluorite.
Fluorite and pre-night.
It really does. I mean, truly, you might think it might be a little bit of a
I agree with you completely.
It really works together beautifully well.
Completely. The giggling and asking why you're hugging a bust. Why are you hugging a black bust? It's because I've taken the necklace off it, that's why. She's like, my design was on there once upon a time. So £8.95. What do you think? Do you want to give us a call? Sounds like a plan to me. 0800 644 655. Give me a call on this one as soon as you can, whenever you're ready. Just make sure it doesn't get all allocated. I don't know how many we've got. Good availability. Well, I like it when we hear that. Good price and good availability, and something that we'll all fancy. Fluorite, I would imagine, to be a very, very popular one on Jewellery Maker. It is. I'm having confirmation of that. Bear in mind, I'm usually on our sister channel, so I don't get to see much, but she's just been telling me that you never get to see carved fluorite, which is great because I don't get to see either, so I thought maybe this is a luxury you get every day, but I've just been assured that it's not. Gorgeous carving and quality. So you've got a lot of time that's gone into them, a lot of gemstones, 38 centimetre strand, 160 carats. They're being allocated quite quickly. Those of you on the web, www.jewellerymaker.com, make sure you're checking out on the website when you can, because of course you need to make sure that you're getting it and confirming it, because if someone calls and confirms it, then you end up possibly missing out, and I don't want that to happen if you've taken the time to click on it. What was that? Sorry, Deanna? We're going to move on to another strand. Challenge Linda. All right, so I'll leave this with you. In fact, what I might do is give this to Linda as well, because I like it and I think Linda likes it, and I think it's always good to add to your challenge. If you've never seen it before and you're thinking, what do you mean challenge Linda? Is it like challenge Annika? In a way, we give her a time scale where she's got to make some jewellery, and we give her all the components and we show her what she's allowed to use and nothing more. Well, not nothing more actually, she can use what she wants. Any of her stash that she's got there, she can go with. This is quite a big box. I'm quite excited about this. Quite a lot in here. You've got your sodalite and your agate. Sodalite, agate, and quartz. Gorgeous. Love that purple. Oh. Oh, I do like that. That would match perfectly, actually, if you think about your thread. I'm sure that's probably why it was put together in the box, because it would match that well. I mean, I'm no Sherlock or anything, but I'm thinking, I lift it up. Oh, see that? Oh, that's a pretty good match. Gosh, you should think we'd thought about it. So we've got those two. This is just a little bit of what's in this box. Ooh, that's a sort of burgundy. I like that, plummy burgundy wire. Quite different indeed. That would look quite nice to wire wrap it, wouldn't it? Says me who can't wire wrap, but I'm just saying, if you can wire wrap, or if you would like to try. Oh, and oh, I'm getting very excited. Can you see that? Gorgeous tones together. And the sodalite, you get quite a lot of your whites coming through as well as your blues. And that wire, oh, I'm getting excited. And I've got more sodalite. Gorgeous, and when you get a mixture of shapes, I always think it's so much more fun. What do you think, Linda?
Definitely, it gives more of more texture to the jewellery, doesn't it? Rounds are always the most useful shape, and all the other shapes add to your design then. Yeah.
So there's a good point. So you get two strands of rounds, which is quite good. So as you're saying, the rounds are always the most useful, and then the other ones are what you give the texture to the design. I love that. What do you think of sodalite? Is it a gem
I
you
love
use a lot?
sodalite, absolutely love it. With lapis, it's amazing. Yeah.
Oh, and then with the purple, what do you think?
I love it with the purple. I like the contrast.
Would you put it together yourself?
You know what?
Honestly, you don't have to pretend
Do you
you
know
would.
what? I'm not sure that I probably would have done, but when you think of the rainbow, those colours, that's where all the hues are adding to, aren't they? Exactly, exactly. So obviously it works because that's what light's made of.
Exactly. Your spectral hues.
Exactly.
Right, I've got more in here. I've got little pen. I'm saying little actually, they're not little at all. Just because the wee part of the component box is little. These, I'm going to show you these. These are your sterling silver components. So you're getting a fancy wee ball in the middle. And then are these spacers?
You can use them as spacers or you can use them as a proper integral part of the design.
Proper integral
yeah,
part
because
of the
I think we all tend to think of them as findings, and they're not. They are sterling silver beads, not findings.
Solid sterling silver. And sterling silver is 92.5% pure sterling silver. No, because do you know what I was looking at the other day? We were doing our test the other day. I was telling Linda we were having a chat about what I've been up to recently. And I was doing my GIA AJP test. It sounds like a load of letters, what technically it is. But it's a Gemological Institute of America accredited jewellery professional exam. And there's 3 of them. And we all sat them here at GemCB, so we sat them on Friday. But one of the things I learned, which I wasn't fully aware of, being honest, was about nickel silver. Now I've never really heard of nickel silver, I don't really talk about it, but nickel silver has got no silver in it whatsoever. It's base metals, no precious metals that make up something that looks like silver but hasn't got any silver in it whatsoever. So when you say 92.5% pure sterling silver, it is very, very special. It's not just all right, that's all right. It's very special and it's quite expensive. If you have a look outside a Jewellery Maker elsewhere, you can't be paying a lot for it. So the great news is yours is genuine and you're not paying a lot. What do you think of these? Genuine pendants. And one's your amethyst. Oh, sorry, not your amethyst. It's your purple banded agate. You can see a slight banding on that one on the side. You can't really see it so well in the light here. See it a little bit there. And then your sodalite. So one's an oval and one's your round. And they've both got holes drilled at the top of them. And there's everything together, all your strands. So 3 strands in this, 2 sodalite, 1 plain rounds, 10mm, 1 twisted ovals, 16 by 80 millimeter. And you're getting your sodalite rounded pendant, which is 25 carats, and then your purple banded agate oval pendant, which is also 20 carats. So all of the gemstones, all of the strands, as well as the wire, the gem bead box, 50 meters of your purple nylon threading bead. So this is all for Linda's challenge, so you can get it. You can get it as well. It's $19.95. And what we're going to do is, for anyone who's maybe never joined us before or regular viewers, you'll know how this works. What we're going to do, Linda's going to have her challenge. She's going to get everything that I've shown you here, everything that's in this box. She'll be able to pick up bits and bobs that she's got down at the side as well. I'm going to give her the fluorite as well, just for fun. But everything you see here at $19.95 is what we're giving Linda for her challenge. So it means you can join in the challenge as well. So it's not just challenge Linda, it can be challenge you as well. Get it home and have a go. Do you ever get pictures in of the designs of people that have had the same challenge as you? They've gone and got the same box and then showed you what they've made with their challenge?
No, you know, but I do keep on actually mentioning that. That is what I would love.
Wouldn't that be lovely?
I really would, because, you know, any designer, whether you're, you know, you're a very, very high-end, you design for Chanel or whomever, we all get inspiration from somewhere, you know? That's the great thing about a creative hobby, is where you get your inspiration from. And suddenly I might just be in the greengrocers and I see something and I think, oh my word, I want to go home and do
necklace.
it. Exactly, a carrot necklace.
Greengrocers, carrots, I don't know. Look, I was thinking of a carrot, thinking, oh, let's make a carrot necklace. Be great. Wow. Anyway, so we'll leave the designing up to Linda then and not me. So I'll give all of this to Linda now, because we've only got one of these in the studio, so I'll give it all to Linda. You have here yourself the 3 strands, as you can see there, and we'll give it to Linda. See, how long's Linda got on this? The whole show. Oh, I love that. All day and the whole show. So you got to 1 o'clock.
Thank you very much.
No, it's all right. I'll try and get over here without falling over.
Excellent.
Idea-wise, first impressions, what do you think?
First impressions. I definitely want to use the fluorite and this gorgeous purple quartz. I mean, look at that. That's a match made in heaven, isn't it?
They do look gorgeous. They really, really do.
I definitely want to cross the boundary of, you know, when you first look at it, you think, ah, yeah, okay, there's purple and there's some beautiful deep royal blues going on there. But I want to cross that boundary just to try and prove that because it's gemstone and it's naturally formed, every single gemstone will work together.
Yep.
So that's what we're here to try and sort of format, to try and picture that that concept actually works. So very much, I mean, look, as soon as I put it there,
just when you pick it up,
turns,
you just straight away
doesn't it? You can get some purple
excited.
hues coming out of that sodalite. Yeah.
You excited?
I am. I'm always excited when I see
Are you thinking,
a
what's the
strand of
first thing
gemstone.
you're going to make? Necklace, earrings, bracelet, ring?
I normally
or no
start,
idea?
yeah, I normally start on the necklace route, but you know what, I think I should try, I know many designers, I mean, I think it's Mark starts with earrings first because he likes to split up the gemstone, so sometimes you'd only get two perfect, almost perfect matches for your earrings.
Yep, that's
but that actually doesn't really bother me because it's the same gemstone. I'm not bothered how it's marked.
Because to be fair,
it's
they're all colour matched as well, pretty much. I mean, if you look at this complete strand, there's not one that I would pick out
absolutely
that I think looks either darker or lighter. I think they all look of the same strength of colour, the same size, the same quality.
Exactly, but with the sodalite, all the markings are totally different, but it's all, the idea is still there within each.
So they've all got markings, but it's all roughly the sort of same amount of markings. You maybe have one that you would say, for example, this one.
That's right, you'd probably pick that
whiter.
out. Yeah, you'd pick that out probably. That was where my eye went to.
Mine
that's
too.
The little one that's shouting out at me, you know, use that as a focal point
me a
somewhere.
feature, make me a feature.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, it's almost like it conjures up pictures. Gemstone conjures up pictures to me and feelings, to be truthful. And that's the.
How do you feel about this?
This is well, it's the willow pattern, isn't it? It's the Chinese willow pattern on that gorgeous pottery and everything. So it just conjures up sitting. I've had a cup of tea.
You're thinking about Scott today?
Yeah. It does, it really, it just does. I mean, I think that happens every time. It's quite calming.
So you're going to make some breakfast jewellery, breakfast tea jewellery.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see this. Right.
Keep my mouth shut.
Well, I know. No, you keep talking after what I've been saying recently. I'll leave this to you. Well, what was that? Sorry? Right, I'm going to go to this, but I'm going to leave you to start doing some designing.
Excellent.
Oh gosh, you've got loads of me things
I know,
going on here.
I know.
Oh, I'm getting excited. Right, I'm going to jingle back over here. I've got lots of new jewellery actually. This isn't mine. Would you like to see it though? I could maybe try and make it mine. This is our Linda just made this. When did you make it actually?
Do you know this fantastic bundle pack that's coming up in a minute? So excited when I got it home that I left it until Friday, until I was on a countdown to today's show, and that's all I've done since Friday is think and do that high society.
I love it.
I've loved it.
It's gorgeous.
So elegant. The whole thing is elegant.
It feels fabulous. I love the movement. I love the noise. So everything that's a part of this necklace is going to be what I show you next actually. It's called the boutique kit. It is phenomenal. High Society boutique. Oh, I did the musical High Society. Sorry. No, let's not. No, because I had to dance and I was on a roof and you pretend to dance. No, I'm not doing dancing. No, all good. But yes, so the bracelet as well is from this kit as well. We're talking about macrame style bracelets the other day. How long did it take you to learn to do the macrame, Linda? Was it hard?
That's the basic macrame sort of what we call a square stitch, and it's very, very easy to learn. Very, very easy.
Very easy.
Yeah, very,
That's making me very excited because the amount of people you see wearing the sort of expensive style. You've heard of Shambhala bracelets? Well, they're quite popular with your sort of celebrities, and they're quite expensive. And I made the one, I'm not wearing it today actually because I've not been wearing jewellery for ages, purely because I've been presenting and you can't wear it on our sister channel. I managed, this one's always in my handbag. The bracelet I'd taken all my jewellery out of my handbag the other day. And the bracelet I wore that Susan Jackson made for me, the macrame style one, everybody comments on because they say you can't get it in pink in the expensive stores where they sell sort of Shambhala ones and similar ones, they don't do it in pink, they only did it in sort of black and silver. So she said, oh, we haven't seen pink. She went, where can I get yours? And I went, oh, mine was actually made for me, mine was a gift. So Susan Jackson, you might be getting a wee message on Facebook asking how to make it, or if you can make one for the girl I met in the shoe shop the other day. What was that, sorry? Okay, you're talking about shoes now. So yes, so you can make this. There's DVD tutorials on the macrame as well, isn't there?
Yes.
Because well, I've got it actually, I've not used it yet. But I have got it, and I've got all the thread to make it. I've just not started. And you've used the thread from here. Is this different thread?
That is Jewellery Maker thread, you'll find that on the
black
website.
Jewellery Maker thread. Yeah. It feels quite luxury. Feels quite silky.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Anyway, right, do you want to see it all? Let's have a good look. Right, I'll try and move this without... There's so much in this. This is in fact, in all honesty, I know I've not been here in the day shift for a long while, but out of the evenings and out of whenever I used to be with you, it's massive. The size of the bundles and the size of the kits have grown incredibly. Normally we would go for sort of 3 strands when I used to be here and a beading wire, elastic. This is the most I have ever seen combined together, and it goes incredibly. I mean, this will go forever. Just looking at all these reels you've got straight away. Now, this kit is so stunning and very, very fabulously luxurious. And the one lady I would think of straight away, aside from my mum, because she's so close to me, is Linda. And Linda put this together for us. So Linda, as well as making all the jewellery, did you put this together because you thought it's something you would like, or you put it together because it's something you thought everybody else would like, or a bit of both, or something else?
I put it together because I like it.
You put it together because you liked it?
Well, I had the luxury of being able to put that together.
Of course.
And then make it up.
Yep.
So consequently, I just put it together because I really wanted to use all those components and make jewellery from them. That's the reason behind that whole of that bundle pack.
Well, I think if you're sitting at home and you're watching this, I know so many of you absolutely adore Linda's designs and adore Linda herself. Looking at these pieces, you think, hold on, if I was Linda and I had the pick of everything, she could have chosen anything, and this is what she's chosen. If you love her designs, which I'm sure you all do, and love her style and her fashion, you'll know straight away that if this is everything she would want to use, this is everything we're going to want to use as well. So everything about it, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strands, and a chain with the strand on it as well. This, oh actually it's been set on the top, but if I hold this for you, this beautiful, rich, exquisite chain. Now there's so much in here. There's so much. This is your black spinel. And then all gold plated for all your sterling silver. So solid sterling silver, and then gold plated on top of that. So you've got black agate faceted rounds in this, as well as your snowflake obsidian that will go with this. So there's plenty. In fact, if I pick them all up, gosh, this is gonna go all the way up my arm. There's so much. Good morning to you, by the way, if you've just tuned in. It's lovely to see you. These are gorgeous. So you've gone for some faceted beads, or faceted gems, and some polished. Why the difference?
I just like the various textures, I like the various mediums, and I just appreciate the way that the different finishes are put onto gemstone.
Yeah.
So consequently, I wanted to go through that sort of metallic look.
Yep.
And those were the gemstones that were sort of here on offer at Jewellery Maker. So I thought, well, you know, let's throw those faceted pearls in, the shell pearls in there as well, just to give some division, if you see what I mean.
Of course.
To the rest.
No, of course. I think it's amazing. I love them. I love the style. I love that sort of storm it creates. It's almost like a storm grey that you're getting. That wonderful, wonderful bright colour that you're getting. The bright silvers that come from the shell pearl against the contrast, and then it picks out. Well, for me, I feel it picks out your soda, not your soda, like your snowflake obsidian there. It brings out the lighter parts of it, really lifts it, and then this. Now these, frosted, I've not seen these before.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
But they're not frosted, are they? They look like they are. This is just your zebra jasper 4mm rounds. They look, to me, they give that look of they've been slightly frosted.
I think they are, Vicky. I think they are.
Oh, they are. Then that's fine. I said it, and then I looked at the screen and I thought, oh, it doesn't say that in my information. Maybe I'm just saying it, but I believe they have been frosted. I mean, that alone, if you just split up 3 of them, gorgeous. Oh, every single one of these strands, and then you've got. I mean, I've not even brought this one in. Rich gold. Oh, you have got one fabulous, fabulous kit here if you get a hold of this. It's a boutique kit, as we're saying, the high society boutique kit. Have we got many of them? 100. Now, bearing in mind last night in the late show, I know price points are different, but we had 200 of something and it completely sold out. So 100 might seem like a lot, but on a Sunday show, when it's Linda's selection, this will not be here, I don't think, by the afternoon, by the repeat of the show. I reckon all of these will go, and especially since it's the first kit we're showing to you of the 4-hour show, I don't imagine after the first 4 hours this will still be available. So I would say to you, with all these components, these are all the luxury ones that you would love if you were able to come here and just pick them all out yourself. I'm quite sure you would probably pick out some of these components, if not all of them, to go together. And what Linda's done is done it for you, and it's such a lovely, lovely selection. This chain I love. Love this. I've caught them, don't worry. I caught them. The beads were getting a bit reckless. Having a wee bit of a roll, but I caught them. Right. This chain. Straight away, I mean, just the necklace, and this isn't even all the chain. Hold on. So many strands. Oh, right. This chain, is it a metre? But I was just going to show you how much of the chain you have left. This is how much Linda's used for the necklace. Look how much you've got left. That's how much remaining. You could do that another 3-4 times over. Amazing. I was talking about this the other day. There's so much you could do with this. So much. And I was watching it, one of the designers, Mark was on with them. Mark was on with Vix, I think it was, Vicky. And they were talking, oh no it wasn't, I tell a fib, it was Carol. And they were talking about what you could do with this sort of silver version of this and how popular it was. And even the sort of price it was going to, you would even consider making it. He said if you've got an allotment, you would put it to scare the scarecrows away. The silver one, when it caught in the light and the noise that it makes. But this, you can make yourself. How fashionable. Make yourself, add on some extra links, add on some balls. Look at that. Yeah, like the big ball here. Don't you two start.
Ali, the beauty of that chain as well, sorry to interrupt, but the
beauty
of that chain is you're not going to waste a link because each link opens.
Yeah.
So you're not going to waste a link.
Let me show you here as well so you can see.
It's been put together as a design. The links have obviously been thought out by somebody and designed into the chain formation, and it's a very clever design.
Or just flip that around so you can't see where it opens. It is, sorry. So I would imagine you'd always twist it and then back the way from.
Yes, you can do loads and loads. I mean, you can take them off and use them as sort of bails and things like that as well.
Because they're all doubled up. You've got 2. Yeah.
You can add more and more links to each particular link there, so you can. The sky's the limit.
All be split up individually. Yeah. So you could use it as just one single chain and take all the second ones off.
Yes.
I love it. I was thinking about this the other day, and you wouldn't with this because you've got so many gemstones, but when we were doing these individually and you could just get a hold of this on its own, I was talking about a handbag.
Absolutely.
And I know it's for your jewellery, and for this kit you probably would solely use it for jewellery, but because we had it in a kit, I was thinking as a handbag, am I knocking my microphone, sorry. I would use it as my wee handbag handle.
Yeah. And then put and
put your gemstone.
A gemstone charm on the bag or something, you know.
Oh, this is exciting.
Beautiful.
You've got so much. You've got so much you could do with it. So this necklace has come from this. And as you can see, actually, I don't know if you see here, but you've made what I love. It makes me think of a flower. This really interesting here. You split it up and done it singly, but then you've made it like a little flower, a little knot. Is that a flower? What were you thinking when you made that?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
A flower, that's what it looks like.
Because I mean, I like to do sort of, I like to do very asymmetric designs.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And then work my way back to symmetry, and that's my idea of sort of halfway house.
I love it because you've got your big ball, the contrast on one side, and then you have this gorgeous, and then that's showing that you split them up singly, how delicate it can look. Oh, I love it. And then you've got the matching bracelet. These are just some of the designs that Linda's made. She's made loads, absolutely loads. But this is just a little bit into what she's made, and you can see, there you go, it goes with the ball. Oh, this is fabulous. Right, so I need to show you all the components as well. You're getting all this wire. Why did you go for is this white? Why did you go for the white?
Well, I just thought with the snowflake obsidian there, if you wanted to use a 3-strand, 4-strand, 5-strand weave, using the snowflake obsidian and perhaps with some of the onyx in it as well, you've got the opportunity, and obviously with that gorgeous zebra jasper, you've got the opportunity of doing the black and white weave in it, you know, a real monochrome look.
Is this because you know I'm a St Mirren fan and you thought Ali loves black and white,
no,
so we'll
I
do
didn't.
that?
I was going more up the Mary Quant Street myself.
Oh, I love it, and monochrome will never go out of fashion, but what I love particularly about this is you could go for just a white and black for your bracelet, or white and greys, but then you've got all these gorgeous copper components, and the copper I just love. Of course, copper is what you add to your yellow gold to make it pink gold, or your rose gold, however you wish to say it. You want me to bring these over for you? So, these won't oxidize, I'm just being informed. So hypoallergenic, so if you're like me and you get allergic to things quite easily, I've got a watch that I adore but I'm allergic to it, and it rubs and it's not good, so I can't wear it that often, but now and again I go for it as if, oh, it was not going to do it this time, still does. But if you're like me and that's something you think about, well, that's perfect for these then. Oh, there's so many, I'm trying to split them in so that they're all matching. Sorry, I keep getting confused at the cameras on the other side, which is great, but I'm still getting used to it. Right, let me put these together. Right, because we didn't have a recording of these, did we? I'm glad you said that, because otherwise I'd be sitting here putting them all together and you're thinking, Ali, we could do it. Well, what should do, Ali? But we've already got it all set up. Right, here we go. So you've got lots of different sections. How many different sets have we got? We've got 7 different styles. So you've got the texture balls, and you've got these. These to me are so intricate. So intricate indeed. They are incredible. Vintage, quite stylish, quite funky. The plains, these are a bit pinker, these ones. Spinning around. You've got these with your lovely texture to them, which match actually this big ball. I love this. In fact, I did a kit with these the other day. In fact, I did these on the Late Show the other night. Yeah, they were really popular. It was just the copper components. We didn't have everything you've got here, just the copper components, and I know how popular these were. So maybe you're sitting at home thinking, actually, I've got them, I'll get this as well, and just really expand. I mean, you could go for days. How long did it take you to make everything you made, Linda?
I started on Friday afternoon and then continued on Saturday afternoon. So probably all told, I was probably spent about 4 hours.
You made all that in 4 hours?
Yeah, I'm making jewellery for a long time. I think the length of time, not making, it's thinking of what to make. That's where but then, you know what? I keep saying it, but the gemstone will lead you to design.
Yes.
What to do with it every time.
Well, this makes me laugh, because I'm not a designer. I got put into music class from art at school. I was never, I just like, Ali, maybe you should just kind of go across the hallway to your music class. I was like, really? But I really want to try and finish this bag that I'm making. They're like, Ali, you know what? Maybe just go to music class. I was like, all right then. So I would always end up going to music class. I never really did art because I wasn't very good at it. But even myself, I used to worry about Jewellery Maker when it first started, and I thought, I don't know what to do. I wouldn't think of anything. It just comes to you. Absolutely. Maybe not the carrot design that I was talking about earlier, but things just come to you. You pick things up and you just want to, as soon as you pick it up, or as soon as you see it, or as soon as you put, for example, put this really exquisite strand next to it, and you just think, oh, I want to make earrings, or you know how to go about it, or how best to finish it, or do it. But you know what, we've got DVDs, we've got tools for you, we've got so much support on the website, so much support with our designers. Facebook, Twitter, you can join us on there. You have got constant support. The amount of ladies that I see, I love it when you put your first picture up on Facebook saying, this is my first design that I've made, and everybody comments on it and says, well done, and then say, oh, do you know how Linda did that, or do you know how someone did that, and everybody's talking to each other. It's lovely. So Facebook, I used to always think was a lot of work, and I thought, I'm not really sure about this, but you know what? You just go on there, you don't need to put any information about yourself really, just put a name there. Lots of people just call them beading buddy or gem lover, it doesn't matter. And if you go on there, you'll find a whole new community of friends, and it's amazing, and you all have the same things in common, all about making jewellery, all about gemstones. And this collection, this boutique kit, I have fallen for. The kits have just got bigger and bigger and bigger, and this is the biggest I've ever seen. There is so much, so much. I don't know if I'm ready for this price. I think it's priceless, I love it. But I think we should have a look at the, right, should we go for it? You've been waiting. Right, I won't make you wait any longer. $59.95. Now I know if you were to go elsewhere, you could look at $59.99 for something like this, necklace like this, easily. A bracelet, whatever. Something like this, of this quality, $59.99 elsewhere would be nothing, wouldn't it? If you think about going to somewhere else that already made that Amricrami style bracelet, you think of your Shambali, think of the other designers, you think of that sort of Paris idea, you're thinking a lot of money just for one piece. Everything you're getting here, everything, and we've not really even had a proper in-depth look at each strand. You've got your rich velvet strands of the blacks, you're getting those wonderful snowflake obsidians, those silvers that you get, which will go really nice with sort of minks and storm greys. It's creating that wonderful, wonderful length of chain that you get in there as well. There is so much, so many strands. 9 strands, 8 strands, and then I suppose you could split that into your chain. We've not even mentioned, sorry, I can put my hand right in front, I'll try and put it behind, this, we really need to point this out, because this, ooh, it feels fabulous. Can you talk me through this, Linda, this wire?
Right, the French wire,
yes,
or gimp, it's sometimes called.
French wire or what?
It's
sorry?
Gimp.
Gimp wire.
Yeah, I really don't know where it comes from, the word for that, but it's French wire stroke gimp. It's really useful. It's quite elegant in as much, it's a finishing, okay? It's a finishing. You can use it as a finding, you can use it as an integral part of the jewellery as well, but it's got
right.
So you can feed wire through it, you can feed beading thread through it, you can feed monofilament through it. So basically when you feed your wire or your beading thread through it, you're taming the French wire so you can shape it. So it's got no end uses then.
I'm trying to find the hole now. So.
Yeah, there's a little
hole,
hole,
I can see it.
It comes in various diameter holes, but that one,
it
and the more you stretch it, it'll open.
Really?
Yeah, so if you stretch it, it's made up of lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of very fine coils. So if you stretch it, you can open it as well. So if you want to use it unstretched, then treat it quite gently.
Fabulous.
If you want to make a different look altogether, open part of it out.
Oh, it feels it feels slithery.
Yeah,
it feels like I've got like a snake. It's hilarious. This is brilliant. Sorry. Right. I'm gone. Can we have a look at what Linda's made though? Am I allowed to do that? Can I go and see Linda? Right, I'm so excited because you should have seen me this morning. I was saying it would have been funny if we'd been able to be recorded before we went live today. Because I put on pretty much all of the necklaces. I started with one, I thought, oh, can I put on this one? No, actually, can I put this one on? I couldn't decide, and we went for the long length purely because the other ones, the charms on them, or the feature part was just where my microphone was, so which is why we went for the long one, because it was so hard to decide. But out of everything, they're all amazing. Will I give you a chance to look at them? And then I'm going to ask Linda, what was your absolute favourite piece? Favourite piece to make, and then favourite piece once they were made, if it changes.
Do you know, I can't tell you a favourite piece to make. I think the one the camera's on at the moment with that hologram.
This one here.
yeah, with that pendant. I really enjoy doing that because there's quite a lot of technique going on within it, but it still gives out that elegant look. But there's quite a few different techniques. So for a jewellery maker who's been doing jewellery for a little while, then that type of design carries a lot of interest because you can use a lot of technique within it. Having said that,
but it still looks very delicate.
Yeah,
that's your expertise.
Yeah, there's
making
the black
a
and
lot
white thread going through that on the weave as well.
Oh yeah.
Which I could have used a lot more, you know, but I'm sort of here just to sort of give a little bit of a teaser and then leave it to you guys out there how you want to use it, which is what I would love to see. I
think you should definitely send it. You've got all your pictures. Please do send in anything that you make, but especially if you go with maybe either go with Linda's divine design, or whether you get something like the boutique kit or one of the challenges Linda's done. Please send it in because of course we love to see that you're enjoying it, and of course we can't really talk to you like this.
No, exactly.
It's nice to see pictures or to hear from you. You can contact us, you can email us. I was telling everyone for years my email address was ali@gems.tv. Turned out that hadn't been set up, so anyone who sent me an email in the past 4 years, I've not got it. Sorry, but you can now send me an email at ali@gems.tv, because I used to think, why do I not get any emails? Surely someone must send me one. But these earrings, now this is using that beautiful chain and a little extra.
Yeah, that's some chain. I'm not sure whether we have any left, but to be truthful, that is a chain that we carried. I'm not sure there's any left. But having said that, that is a copy of the chain that we used to have, because what I did was I just broke up a small gauge gold-plated chain and just popped those little gold balls in. Just so that they drop.
So those gold balls weren't in it?
No, not that one. We have had a chain like that, which I remembered. I thought, I've got these little gold balls, which we get in a lot of the findings kits now.
So how did you do that then?
Just by breaking the chain up and using a 0.4mm wire to just emulate the little bit of the. See, there's a little. You can see just a tiny little. I've got very fine pliers at home, very
I can't even see how you would even slightly do that.
And
I just thought they were. So what, you put it through the ball?
Yeah, I mean essentially that's how any chain is made, isn't it? It's all linked together. So if you've got little beads, they're just popped in at intervals. Exactly the same as the gemstone, the spinel gemstone chain there.
And then you put ones at the bottom.
Yeah, and then I just put a little gold one at the bottom just to give that sort of waterfall look. I love those.
I love them too.
I love the way they fall. There's the weight that goes through the centre with the spinel, so they really hang nicely.
I was going on about these earlier. I was like, oh, you have to teach me how to make these, Linda, because I want to make them for my mum.
Just in passing, if you did ever want to make a design like this and you've got a very fine link chain, you'll probably find that the majority of jump rings won't go through this very fine. I mean, this is probably 0.5mm chain, probably a lot less than that actually. So just take one of the head pins and make your own jump ring.
Is that what you've done?
Yeah, that's a head pin there that I've just used and turned it around the round nose pliers and made, and that will pass through those very fine links as it will do on the spinel as well.
It's amazing. Amazing how you break it down and make me think, oh, I could do that then. All I need is this, this and this. But when you look at it straight away, regular designers, you'll be with Linda on this, you'll think, oh right, I'll do that. But for me, when it's broken down, I get really excited. But when I just look at it, I think I couldn't do that. That looks too fabulous. That looks too professional.
No, I mean, that you've hit the nail on the head there. I mean, when you start making jewellery, you'll find out just how simple it is to make chandeliers. Because these big chandeliers that you see are just interlinked using chain. So I mean, that's my one day. I'm going to make a chandelier. I am going to make a gemstone chandelier.
Get big white faceted quartz maybe
for my little granddaughter. Coloured rock type gemstone.
I want to see this. Chandelier. I want to come round for tea. I want to come round for English tea.
But that's exactly how. Yeah, that's exactly how. This is where you go. You can just move through a hobby.
These. Now this is memory wire you've been talking about.
No,
not
this
memory
is
wire.
the French wire.
Yeah. But it's got your memory going on because it's remembering.
Well, what
where you moved
through through the centre, as I just said, through the centre of that French wire, I've just threaded a 0.4 mil wire, and then formed the shape.
So was that a different wire that you had?
Yeah, that's just 0.4 mil. I mean, I've got all the wires at home.
Did you need to put a needle on the end, or did you just feed it through?
No, it'll feed through beautifully, as will the 0.38 beading thread as well. It just gives a nice finishing off. I mean, French wire in its basic use is to use around clasps, where you pop your clasp, both sides of a clasp on at the end of the necklace. It finishes it off, it tidies it off, it avoids any scratching to the back of the neck. Because it is
very, very silky. It does feel
exactly.
fabulous.
And it's just very luxurious, and you can see the difference when you use it. And I just thought we hadn't really mentioned French wire in any big form, I don't think, lately.
No, on using it as well.
On Jewellery Maker, the use of it, and it has, as I say, go first of all using it with the clasp and giving that tidy finish. I'll try and demonstrate later if I get a minute with the French wire over there.
I'd love to. Well, I'll bring it over.
But basically, it also has a huge use in use in jewellery. I mean, it behaves beautifully well. I mean, if you thread a head pin through the centre of this beautiful French wire, then you are able to have the little ball end of the head pin. See if I can get it through, because I can't actually see that well.
We hadn't planned this, by the way. No. Those of you who are new viewers, we just decided to do it. I just found a wee stash of head pin down there.
Yeah, I think these are the slightly larger gauge ones. Yeah, I think these are the silver plate, but the silver ones will go through. But what you do is essentially, if you pop your wire or your beading thread, eye pin, head pin through there, that will provide a covering onto whatever you're using. There you go, it's in. See, it's going in. So it will work on the silver plate. Yeah. So it's going through. Then when you've found the end where the head pin finishes off, just trim that off. Okay, I won't do that now because we might want to use it in a hole. Trim it off and then just push it down slightly, and then you can make your wrap loop or your simple loop on the end, and it will just give you that little extra finish. It just adds a bit more dimension, a bit more luxurious, a bit more of a high-end look to the jewellery piece. I mean, if you imagine a black onyx just threaded there at the base of the head pin, and then that head pin covered in the French wire, fabulous. Fabulous. So I get carried away because I just want to do it.
No, we're getting very, very excited. In fact, we just had a text in for you. It's from Suffolk. It's from Susan. You said, "Morning, Ali and Linda. Please, could I ask Linda how you attach the clasp on a polyester or large link chain?" Thanks from Susan in rainy Suffolk. Oh no.
Oh, is it raining?
Oh,
is it raining? Is it raining?
Well, it's not. Well, our door's open. I wish you could see what we can see. We can see a metal sort of building work and half a tree sticking out. Our fire door's open. Not that it's not open actually. No, it's not open.
I don't actually think it's raining here in Suffolk.
No, it's not. I'm looking out to see. I don't think it's raining, but that'll be a first.
Right. Okay, Susan. Yeah, onto large link chain. To be true, just deal with it in the same way as you would attach. You can, if you're using beading thread that's going onto the polyester chain, then just use your the crimp bead in exactly the same way. I know what you're saying about the polyester chain. What I would do, I'd attach my clasp using a jump ring. So you can buy the coloured wire, as you know. So if you've got any of the colours in the polyester thread, and they come in many, a myriad of colours, then get a matching wire and make your own jump rings, and then it almost disappears within, that's a mechanic attaching, isn't it? That you're using your jump ring as a mechanic then, as opposed to a part of the actual design feature itself. So use a matching wire, make a jump ring and attach your thread in that way. And then if you've got large link chain, I mean the black chain, the black chain that's in here.
How is this attached?
That is attached with the black beading thread going straight through a crimp bead.
This is so intricate. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, that's the black beading thread that you're getting in the bundle. Passing through a crimp bead and then a crimp cover. So because the beading thread's black, you can't really notice it at all.
No, you can't. That's why I was looking at it going, how did you do that?
It's just the best component that you can find.
So you've used it here at the top on this one as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And that's the beauty of using crimp covers as well. It makes it look like a little bead.
I have to say, this got me so excited this morning. Look at that. And I've seen key rings for like 12, 15 pounds with nowhere near as many sort of charmed, I'm calling it charms. I know these are all genuine gemstones, but for that, could you make yourself wee key rings as well to match it, and earrings, like miniature versions of that for earrings? Yeah,
those are just clusters of gemstone on head pins attached to jump rings, and then attached to the chain.
Oh, I get very, very excited. It makes me want to go home and start making jewellery.
Yeah,
absolutely. Which is great because that's the purpose of the show, really, isn't it? Now this.
Yes, that is, I think Gemma, I mean, I had done that before I saw the show yesterday, actually, so I apologise, Gemma, for coming in with something similar. But I think Gemma made yesterday that you could take apart and you'd have this is a hair vine, as opposed to a tiara, comb or whatever. It's another hair accessory. Basically, they're really useful if you've got a wedding or a party or a prom or something and you like to wear your hairs. Lots of ladies like to wear French pleats now, don't they? With people who've got long hair.
And there's fish pleats as
well.
Yeah,
exactly. So anywhere that you have got sort of a point in the hair where you can attach a sort of hair accessory, as it were, then these vines are really, really good for that, because that would sit beautifully in that part of a French pleat.
Can I wear it in my hair today?
Oh, yeah.
I put a curvy grip through it.
So basically, where these little pins are, there is just start off with the wire, one humongous length of wire, and make, if I take the pin out, you might just see that there is just a normal wrapped loop. I don't know whether you can just see it against the white. If I put my finger there, there's just a wrapped loop for any clasp ending or whatever. Just make that and then continue in a tiara fashion, twisting the beads all the way around. And because it's wire, you can then make sort of this twist, this bend in it, and you can fashion it into any shape. You could put it around a bun. A hair bun.
Oh, wow.
Which I made one for my niece because she does ballet.
I was going to say for
dancers. I made her a rose quartz one, yeah. She was in a show.
Oh, that would be amazing. Because as a dancer, you're constantly, this sounds crazy, but I used to be a dancer full-time. I used to go full-time dance school, and you're always having to have your hair in French pleats or buns, and everybody's the same. And when you go to an event, or if you go, maybe one of my best friends was a really good Highland dancer, and they would have competitions, and you want to get noticed, don't you? So something sparkling like that. Yes. And to me, everyone's going to be individual. You have the same kilt on, you have the same ballet leotard, you're all sort of uniformed, but something like that for your daughter, for your niece, or for your cousin. It on. Yeah. Can I try?
Can you get the grip through?
I don't know. We'll see if the curvy would go through it. You think it will?
Yeah, because I know
it's not every day you get to wear one of these.
You just pop it through there, and then basically you grip it in wherever you think it's.
Wherever should I put it there? So
well, wherever you think. I mean, basically the best position for it is when you can interweave it, because you can then put other curvy grips. If you've got the matching silver ones, you can put them into the.
I put it there.
Yeah. Can you find?
Or I should have put that through the bit before, shouldn't I? Oh, it's so easy as well.
Yeah, and then you can catch because there's a lot of wire work going on with the gemstone through there. You can catch part of the wire with another anchor, basically. And weave it through.
Have I done it?
Yeah. Yes, looks lovely. You can't see it because you can't sort of.
I can't see it, but I'm excited. I'm looking at Linda going, is it all right? Can I keep it there for the whole show?
Yes, most definitely. You look like something out of Secret Garden.
I feel like I want to go through a tree. Oh, I feel covered dripped in jewellery. Right, so should we have a quick recap of everything that goes? Have you even seen
there's
these
another
earrings?
pair of earrings over there, which are quite quirky ones, very modern, very contemporary ones. That I've done those a few times in different coloured wires, but I just thought that the silver wire with that beautiful black onyx just looks lovely with that sort of twirl going down.
I love it. It looks quite fashionable, quite 20th century. That does.
Yeah, it's a fabulous bundle to have. You're always going to use it. Always. Black never goes out of style. It's like Audrey Hepburn and Breakfast at Tiffany's. You always want to watch it. There's always a place for it. Selling your jewellery as well. People will home in on, because it's a constant, then people buy it all the time. I mean, you know,
you're never going to have a drought.
Yeah, that's right. No, nobody's
ever.
ever going to stop buying classic black gemstone, ever.
And with all the faceting as well and all the sparkle. In fact, what I'm going to do is go back, for anyone who's just joined us, I'm going to go back and give you a quick recap. Quick recap of everything that you get, because you're getting to see everything Linda's made. You probably think, but what she made it with, everything you're seeing here, everything is all with Linda, aside from nothing. Everything is here. I've given one of the stretchy French wire to Linda, but aside from that, we've got everything here. So you do get the wire as well. I know I've not got it in my hand, but gemstone wise, you've got so much. Oh, Linda, thank you. I mean, simply, wire like that, they go gorgeously together. Well, that fits, it would. An awfully squeaky door over there. Don't know if you heard it, but oh, do you know, just the feeling of that, the way it bounces back is fabulous. Right, there's all your gemstones, faceted and unfaceted. You've got plain rounds with your wonderful snowflake obsidian. You've got your faceted agate, white shell pearl, oh sorry, mink shell pearl in here, which I adore. Put those together. It's gorgeous. What you've chosen, actually, Linda, looking through it all again, you could have just your sort of silver components with one, your sort of copper components with the other, gold components with the other. You really have made it for anyone, no matter what sort of components you like to use. You can mix it up with all of them.
I mean, I don't know what I really don't know what the saving is, but I'm sure there's a saving. Put those components separately.
Yes.
Buying them as a bundle, I should imagine there's quite a reasonable saving on that. I was surprised when I saw how much that was coming in at. I thought it'd be
well,
more
according to our
than that.
Deanna, she's going to do a recalculation, I think. What is? Oh, right. She said apparently it's about £20 according to her screen if you split it all up and got it all individually.
I thought it would be a huge,
well, hold
huge
on.
saving.
If we just look at the strand, if each strand was £9.95, see? How many strands we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 strands at £9.95. You're looking at about £70 just for the strands. So, say they're not. I know not all our strands are that price, but that means, say it was, gosh, you wouldn't even, that's a massive saving. I'm just looking at that thinking, most of our strands are about £9.95, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'd be about £63 for just those strands. Then you get this pendant, and then you get this French wire. Then you get all this wire. Then you get all the copper components. You're getting all this wire. You're getting all this wire. And then you've got these chains, and these chains come in about £9, don't they? Minimum. I mean, that's in our late night show sale. You get that at about £9 for that black faceted agate and the gold overlay. Oh, sorry, Spinel, my apologies. Spinel, no, that you'd be much more than £9.95 for Spinel then. I can't believe that.
They call that the black diamond, don't they, Spinel?
It gives you, yeah, well, the Master of Disguise, your Spinel, isn't it? So many people confuse it with other gemstones. That's why they called it the Master of Disguise. The Black Princess Ruby is, in fact, a Spinel. I'm quite unusually speechless. I know. Should we have a wee break? I need to have a cup of coffee. This is a bit low, right? I'll see on the other side of this. Don't go anywhere. That's amazing.
Add to your collection with our Wirework DVD, which is full of hints, tips and step-by-step instructions for all levels. Join guest designer Laura Binding as she takes you through how to create the Tree of Life, the herringbone weave and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
New to wirework? Why not come and join us in our Wirework for Beginners course? Join guest designer Louise Jacobson as she takes you through all the basic techniques of using wire.
People would benefit from coming on the Wirework course because it's an ideal opportunity to actually experiment without feeling the pressure of actually buying things and then not knowing how to use them straight away.
You will learn a variety of skills, all of which will help you to become more confident when using wire in your jewellery. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studio, meet the presenters and have a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes a selection of colours and different gauges of wire, a generous scoop of mixed gemstones, use of all relevant tools, lunch and refreshments, all for just $69.95. For details on course dates and availability, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills. If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
So I've just been told over 50 have been allocated of the new boutique. So as I was saying, we only had 100. Sorry if you just joined me, I'm Ali. It's nice to see you. I just realised you might have just tuned in. We had a gorgeous, gorgeous kit. In fact, I'm wearing some of the beautiful designs created from the kit by our Linda. It's the High Society Boutique kit. There were 100. There's now less than 50. So if you want to get a hold of it, I wouldn't maybe wait till the end of the show. I'd maybe try and get a hold of it as soon as you can. Because remember, it's only one post and packaging. You can call us as many times as you want. It doesn't matter. You can call us 20 times in one day. It will all go into the same order, so don't worry about it. Right, new in. Do you want to see what we've got, which has just arrived? These are fabulous. I've got some lapis lazuli, which in fact Linda was just talking about. Can I maybe give these to Linda after and go with her challenge? Only because you were talking about the sort of like lapis lazuli. Go, would you like that, Linda?
Look how beautiful.
Would that work? These are
yes, it's go gorgeous with these. Oh yeah.
I was thinking of you. Yeah.
Carry on thinking of me.
She's got, well, she had 4 hours, but to be fair, the first hour I've just been talking to her, so she's not had any chance. She's only just managed to get started. What I've got for you here is as part of a 3-strand pack. Now, you've got your lapis lazuli, which is a gemstone we adore. It's got these wonderful, wonderful inclusions within it, which are in fact another gemstone called pyrite. So you're getting wonderful, wonderful, gorgeous golden sparkles. And you also get little flashes of white with your lapis lazuli. And you'll know them as your howlite. So it's gorgeous, gorgeous gemstones. And very, very luxurious indeed. Lapis lazuli is a gemstone. It's often used in the Victorian period when it came to your jewellery. Victorian style designs. And it was used to, said to be crushed down for Cleopatra to use as eyeshadow. It's quite a rich, rich blue, isn't it? Quite electrifying. I really like it. So what would you put next to it? Maybe your soda light? Or would you make it quite evening-y? Pyrite and what other gemstone goes great together? Hematite. So hematite with your lapis lazuli, knowing it has pyrite inclusions, is making it pretty exciting indeed, isn't it? Gorgeous, gorgeous. These are triangles, hematite triangles. I don't think I've ever seen a hematite triangle before, you know. Have you, Linda?
I have, and they're fantastic shape to use.
They feel really, so much fun.
They're really, that's right, they're really modern and contemporary. They make great jewelry. They sit beautifully together, and if you use wire with them, you can do a fabulous twist.
Oh, a fabulous twist. I'm getting excited already. I wouldn't even know where to start making a fabulous twist, but you've got me excited. What? What I said?
Oh, I love you.
I love me. No, I'm joking. Well, you gotta love yourself, otherwise no one else will love you. This is what someone's been teaching. I've been reading one of those self-help books. You gotta try anyway. God loves a trier. Right. So you've got your lapis lazuli, 530 carats. Big, big marquise, twisted shapes. And then these as well. These are your black agate. I might hold them on their own actually so you can see. Black agate twisted rounds with in between little balls. Are they black agate as well? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 14 by, oh no that's not, yeah, 14 by 28 millimetre. Normally I'd say it the other way around, but it's just the way it came up on the screen. And 4 millimetre for all the plain rounds in between. I don't know, I'm ready, yeah, I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready to see this amazing price. I wasn't sure if I was, but I'll just go with it. Oh, look at the way the triangles are just 14.9. Just, are these individually? Together. Oh, now I haven't done anything here. This has just done it itself, but look at those triangles. Look at the way they've just sat. $14.95 for all your hematite triangles. Look at that. Yeah, looks like a little mini Toblerone, you could say that. I love this. They have just sat beautifully. Oh, lapis lazuli together. Oh, I'm getting very excited for you about these. What do you think? We were talking about textures earlier. All three of these are all different sort of shapes. You don't have any plain rounds aside from the small round balls here. What do you think? Texture-wise, is it going to be difficult to work with?
No,
beginner?
No, because if you've got those twisted ovals and you've got that sort of
Can you see everything
elongated, twisted sort of diamond, they work together stupendously well, don't they? They really do. I mean, they're going to make some really nice, modern-looking jewellery. But don't actually think about them going together. I mean, a lot of the bundle kits we put together so that you've got a stash, but that is fabulous.
It's amazing.
That hematite really adds some high-end luxury to it,
doesn't it? It's that sparkle.
Yeah, it is the
luxurious sparkle and that sort of metallic. Can I try this on as a minute ago when I had it on the table, all of a sudden, it just fell into these like this sort of Toblerone shape. It just fell into it. Now they look all a bit jiggity jaggedy, but
you've got so many surfaces that the light's playing on there as well. That's making it sparkle.
They're just constantly reflecting, aren't they? I mean, it will sit, so they all sit like your sort of Toblerones. So much that. Look at that, and that. Gosh, look at it from there. Just slightly moving, just slightly. And when you're on the dance floor, you'd be moving a bit faster than that, eh?
Gorgeous.
I'm thinking in the dark. We probably wouldn't stand on the dance floor and dance like that, but you know what I mean. Come on now. Give me a break. It's my 7th day straight. Come on now. Most people think in Ali, most people work 7 days straight. But of talking though. Right, £14.95. You would think after all these hours until I think I forget things to say I'd run out, but no, still yabbering on. £14.95.
It's the porridge.
Oh, wonderful. Right, do I need to move on now? Oh, all right. But these are brand new. Why does it say High Society Boutique? They're called Fancy Shapes Collection, aren't they? Right, the code is right, OBGC58. The code is right, but it's not High Society Boutique. That's from this actually, from the lovely collection that we had with Linda a moment ago. £14.95 is the price for these 3 strands, and these 3 strands are called Fancy Shape Collection. So the only thing that's wrong is the name of it. But if you jot down the code OBGC58, you'll be able to talk to the call centre. It's a free phone number. Give us a wee tinkle on that. It doesn't cost you anything. No pennies, not even a penny, not even half a penny. It's free. And £2.95 for your post and packaging. Talk to the call centre, and they can sort that and set it all up for you. No bother whatsoever. Right. Would you like some of these, Linda?
Oh yes, please.
All of them, or just 1 or 2?
Or can I have the lapis, please?
You can have the lapis.
I'll have all of
definitely.
them if they're going, but somebody
I'll give you the lapis for sure.
Thank you.
Do you know, I kind of want to give you the triangles, but I don't know if you'll have time. I'll give you the triangles just in case you have a wee moment spare.
I'll have loads of time at home.
I love
Going
it.
in my bag.
So that's those gone then. Linda's just taking them home. So anyone who gets a strand back with 1 strand, you know where the other strands are. Sorry about that in advance. Right, and lava rock. These are so much fun. Now, I would normally advise to wash these with warm soapy water. Is that still? Yep, with these as well. And you do that with any gemstone jewellery wise. The best way to clean it is usually with warm soapy water, not using ammonia, not using sort of chloride or anything. Just warm soapy water is the best way for cleaning your gemstone jewellery. Have a look at this. Oh, I'm getting excited. So this is 4 strands we get here. These are fun with all the different shapes, aren't they? 5, well I've got 1 missing, so in fact I'll hold them this way so you can see them all. Gorgeous. I love those greens and those beiges together. If I move my bracelet out of the way, you'll be able to see a little bit better. I've already claimed this bracelet, Linda. Can you hear me? I've moved my bracelet out of the way. You've got your butterflies here. You've got your lovely little sort of stars. These are unusual diamond shapes. I quite like these. They make me think of sponge. Just the way the lava rock is. And then you're getting all these rounds. They're like black Smarties. What do you think? And there's another strand as well, I'm just being told. So lava rock, you're getting blue lava rock, which I've not got, that are in diamond shapes. Hopefully we'll be able to find them, but if not, they're at 25 by 32 millimeter and you get 8 pieces. You also have your green butterflies here, which are 25 by 27. So these aren't far off the sort of size that the lava rock faceted diamonds will be. Diamonds obviously slightly longer in shape, but same sort of width you get for these. And then you get the black lava rock, which are these lovely, they're called rock stars, 31 millimeter rock stars. And you get, whatchamacallit, your luxury natural lava rock, which are these ones here. These are hollow, I don't know why I said luxury, that word just came out. I don't know why, I was looking at all these letters and all these words on the screen and luxury all of a sudden jumped out at me. Natural coloured lava rock, your hollow diamond shapes. These are 8 pieces roughly, 34 by 28 mil, and then your black lava rock puffy coins, which are these ones, 18 millimeter. And the blue diamonds that we mentioned, which are approximately roughly the same sort of size as these, slightly longer, they're 25 by 30 millimeter. These are 25 by 27, so slightly wider in these. And they're your royal blues, your lava rock, I believe. Right, Linda, I'm excited by lava rock, but I remember when I first started Jewellery Maker, a lot of people on the website and Facebook would say, how do you use lava rock? What do you put it with? How do you go about it? Is it easy? Is it hard?
No. I mean, lava rock with lava rock. Now, I'm just looking at what you're wearing now.
Yep.
Now those diamonds and those puffy coins, it's just perfect, isn't it? And you know, those are what I know I've referred to Mary Quant look earlier in the show, but that gives you that vintage, if you want that 60s/70s look.
I'm looking at that dress as well.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I don't know why it's over there.
All these geometric prints that are in, the lava rock will really work for. And then just one point about this lava rock that you're showing now is it is really beautiful. It's got the most beautiful sheen on it. It's polished. It's a real, and look how simple yet how effective.
I'm dressing up a model.
But it's simple and effective, isn't it? If you imagine there's a puff of coins going in between those diamonds, it's just the right look for that type of fashion, isn't it?
Oh, I love it.
Works for me.
I know me, definitely. You know,
Yeah,
beige,
exactly.
brown, chocolate, black, all over it every day of the week.
Lovely.
So, would you mix other gemstones in between that?
Without a doubt, yeah. I
would.
would mix. I'd certainly mix shell pearl. I'd certainly mix black onyx. I think I'd probably keep in because that's such a just. I can't get my words out of how I feel about it because it's just such a lovely look.
So I was thinking, with all these green ones,
the butterflies.
I would like to make like sort of pendants and
the
only
butterflies,
use one at a time, maybe.
Use
and
some,
put, like with tweenite or
use some wire on the butterflies to
green
make detail on the butterfly. You can make the little wing formations with wire, and you can make obviously the not antlers, but you know what I mean.
Antennae.
Antennae.
You just say antlers for a butterfly. You made me feel so much better after everything I've saying in the past 2 night shows. You made me feel loads better. Antlers on your butterflies.
Yeah, but no,
it's all right. Everyone, you all just missed me. I just tripped over that light and nearly fell flat on my face. Thanks to Linda talking, you didn't see me. Great. So yes. So if you want to create some antlers on the top, you use a wire border, but that would be so special, and nobody's going to have it.
Exactly.
That's the whole thing about Jewellery Maker. You make what you want, and you could always unwrap the wire and use them again, can you?
It makes great holiday jewellery. Lava rock does. You can glam it up for the evening, and you can dumb it down for on the beach in the day. You know, lots of people like to wear jewellery on the beach, don't they? Maxi dresses and all that sort of thing.
Everybody wears jewellery on the beach, which really confuses me because I thought that was where you get all hot and sweaty and get a suntan.
Yeah, lots of people
but no,
wear it.
you get Victoria Beckham on a yacht with her like £50,000 dresses on and rings and just standing there in a bikini with about 20 chains on and makes you all think you need to wear your jewellery on the beach.
Yeah.
So why not make your own? Do you want to see the strand that's missing? Sorry, Claire's been telling me this, my director said, I've got a picture of the strand that's missing. She's told me this about 10 times. And I keep getting distracted, I'm really sorry, Claire. There's your diamonds. Oh, there may be a lighter blue than I was thinking then. So the same, oh no. So they're the same as the other ones I've got, the hollow diamonds. No, they're meant to be slightly different. I don't know then. .25 by 32mm. These ones are 34 by 27, so these may be slightly bigger then, slightly elongated, but the same shape. Maybe slightly not as elongated as the natural ones I've got in my hand. It's almost like a sort of pastel blue, like a baby blue. I quite like these greens and these beiges together. Sorry, I just really picked that up and didn't give you much of a chance to follow it there, did I? I like mixing these up. I'm going to have a field day with these. Lava Rock's one that I really think you should give a go. Because I think a lot of people look at it and think, well, that's really nice, but I don't know where to start. Give it a go, please do, because I hope some of the ideas that Linda's given you, I'm really excited about the wire wrapping. That's got me excited. And the different textures, when you add that to a necklace, completely change the idea, whether it's a daytime necklace, you make it more evening-y, adding in the wire wrapping, or make it more daytime by adding in the lava rock, just the diamonds. I think you've got so much you could do with it, and it's so unusual. So with a brand new strand today, not been seen before, you got all 5 strands. So the 3 that I've got here and the lovely blues as well. I'm sorry I'm not able to show you that at the hand next to these ones, but you do get it. Very reminiscent of this shape. There it is there. So for 5 strands, what would be sort of good price? What would you be happy with? What sort of price point? Normally, I mean, we've had sort of £9 for the strands we had. Lava Rock maybe would be down a wee bit more than that, wouldn't it? Maybe £7 maybe? £6.50? £6.95 maybe. So for 5 strands, that would be over £30, wouldn't it really? All right, let's see what we can do. Brand new Betamax. £9.95 for all 5. For all 5. That's not much a strand, is it? What about £2 a strand? That's crazy. I was just calculating that in my head. I was just making sure Deanna hadn't messed that up, but really no, £2 a strand. So even if you're not sure about it or you're thinking about it, fire in there, give it a go. 0800 644 655. I think this is one of those ones where you think, I've already started my order, or I'm going to put an order together today. I'm going to get myself something. This is one I would just add in for the fun. £9.95. I mean, if you think about it, for 5 strands, something. I mean, I would use all of these individually. These butterflies. There's 15 butterflies there. That's 15 pens you can make with that. It's not even £1 a pen. 50. Maybe charms on your keyring, that would be really, really nice. With what Linda was saying earlier, if you put maybe could you put a head pin through that and then wire wrap it and make a keyring out of it?
Oh, you can make it anything that you can get wire or a head pin through. You can make.
Could you make a little brooch?
Yeah. And also, you know what? If you've got sort of small children, say little girls in particular, and you know these sort of theme parties that you have. I mean, at this price. Yeah. You do half an hour within that party and give them one of those butterflies and some elastic and some little bit of wire, making sure that all the sharp ends are cut off and that, and let them have a little bit of a competition or something within the party. Yeah. They'll take it home afterwards and they'll make themselves a little pendant or something. You know, at that price, and little girls love butterflies, don't they?
Yeah, so papilionaceous.
Oh, right, okay, papilionaceous.
I love that word.
Is it a word?
Papilionaceous, yeah.
Oh, butterfly-like.
Butterfly-like,
yeah.
It's French for butterfly-like. Just getting that word in there. I try and get a word like that, a big word in every day, just because it's fun. No, but papilionaceous, so it is so feminine, and if you think about it, right now, prints everywhere. You're finding butterflies, and there's a lot of bumblebees at the moment, a lot of dragonflies, bumblebees, butterflies. Are always prints on dresses, and more so now than ever, I think.
Another idea for those, actually, my mind's gone into overdrive now, is people are starting to make a lot of these wind charms and dream catchers.
Oh, I love
and
dream
things
catchers.
like that. I mean, that is just, I mean, even in the garden, that's a porous gemstone, so you know, that'd be fine, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, definitely. You're making me think of festivals, and I want to interweave the greens and the butterflies and make a headband.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Make myself a butterfly headband. Do that. I'm getting far too carried away. I see celebrities wearing them, and they go to the festivals, and they've got the fancy welly boots on, and they've got the, the Diamante welly boots that Shirley.
Talking about festivals as well, I know I made earlier this year, or I made in the back end of last year, I made one of those ear wires. You know, yes, it comes. You make the finding to go over the ear, and then you bring it down. You can put a little shepherd's hook in to go through the hole in your ear if you've got one, or a little clip on, and then a dangle all the way, right the way down to sort of waist length. But it comes from the ear, and if you've got long hair, now, festival jewellery, fantastic.
And these are really light. I know they look massive, but they're very, very light. If you've got any lava rock at home, you'll know yourself. This is probably one of, for the size of them and the amount you get, they're probably the lightest out of everything we offer to you. So if it is that a design you're thinking of and you want a big look, but you don't want it to be weighty, because you know the big earrings not weigh your ears down. They absolutely wouldn't if you split those in. Split those up, sorry. So at £9.95, I'll leave those with you. How many do we have? Do we have a lot or not? Or we've got quite a few. How many have gone already? Over 100 have gone already. So if you're watching me just now, it's about 10:30. That's a live show with 100 gone. If you're watching me at any other point, then I think it'll be more than that. So do give a wee shimmy on the phone lines when you can. And when you do get them home, do give them just a wee quick wash with your soapy bubbles and your water. If you want, I would, because I like to do that. Right. I love it. I love it. I hadn't seen this yet. And I haven't seen these peach mesh balls. Oh, I love it. This is my kit. It's pink, it's peach, it's got rose quartz. It's my kit. Somebody has made this with me in mind. Please tell me who it was. No idea, great. Linda's already made, Linda's already made jewellery with it. This is brilliant. Oh, I'm excited because on the late show you just get to see the kits and see the strands. You're right there. Oh. Things are going well. Remember I told you last night, if you're watching the late night show, I said we're going to get Jack today because he'd put some things in some interesting orders and I think he was doing it on purpose. He's not well, so he's not in today. I'm not sure if he knew that, but so we're a little bit short staffed. So poor Tom and Deanna and everybody's running around, and Claire, and Andy, everybody's running around. Sorry, can't forget Claire. She's directed at the moment. So we're not going to look at this then, she's going to look at me and it's going to be an awkward pause for a wee while. No, but we've got a dark secret. I don't know why I was telling you that. Oh yeah, because there was a noise. Oh, and that's the door shut. Ooh, bang. All right. So, wow. 10 of these mesh balls with the pinks and one of our favourites. Now, this says red aragonite, but it's not red as you would think of a red ruby. It's not red as you would think of a red garnet. Your aragonite here is like strawberries and cream. If you like your rhodolite, rhodonite even, or rhodochrosite, you will love red aragonite. It's not red for any other red gemstone. I really want to point that out. It's your pinks and your wonderful strawberries and sort of creams. And then next to these peach balls, we had mesh balls the other day, but there weren't any peach ones. I'm very excited about these. Have we seen these before, Deanna? Nope. I love that reply. Nope. It's called rose-coloured mesh balls. 16 by 12 millimetre. To me, they're very much a sort of peaches, pink gold. Oh, and then faceted, gorgeous rose quartz. We did a rose quartz strand actually the other evening, and faceted like this. It was so popular, so popular. I think we made it our. It was either a night owl or the showstopper. I can't remember which. I think it was the night owl. We did it as the last opportunity. But this is a beautiful, beautiful collection. I'm very, very excited about this. And I'm even more excited because I've seen what our Linda's begun. I've only seen with the blink of an eye, just a little quick, a quick look at all Linda's been making, and it looks fabulous. Look at that. Earrings, bracelets, long necklace, short necklace. I am in love. Everything that you're seeing here, and just to confirm, because I don't want you to think anything other than what's real. Linda, everything you've used from this kit is there. You've not added anything extra. Nothing extra. So the only thing that she's used is tools that you might not have. If you want to get a tool kit, we've just got some new ones in, I believe. I think, are they still $9.95? Is that what they were? Yeah, we're just going to check that out. But if you want to get a toolkit, that's the only thing that you would add on top of that. That's the only extra that you might not have. If you want a toolkit, go for a toolkit. The small one is $9.95, but it's by no means small. There's plenty in it there. Everything you need, really, isn't it, Linda?
Absolutely everything that you need to make jewellery is in that
and
kit,
a little bit more as well. You get a wee bead scoop. You don't need, but it's great. Right, so in fact, there's it behind me. There's a big toolkit and a small toolkit. So it's this one, the pink one on the right hand side, £9.95. Get everything. If you're sort of maybe more advanced, or you are a jeweler who's been working with jewellery for a while, you want extra toolkits or extra tools in it. They've got a thing. It's the fancy crimping beads that you have in the other one, which is a part of the bigger toolkit if you want to get hold of that. But everything you need is in the small one. Everything you need jewellery wise, you've got here. Components, everything is all in this kit. You get sterling silver components. Oh yeah. Oh no, you don't in this one. My apologies. Well, you do. Oh, you do. That's what you get. For some reason, it doesn't say you get them on my little sheet, my thing, but. Oh, there you go. Oh, there's loads. More than usual. It was on another page, that's why. So much it wasn't even on one page. So it's 43 pieces in this one. Gosh, normally you'd be thrilled if you got the big 32. That's more than usual, but 43. You've got the eye pins as well, and this is the head pins. They're flat head pins, aren't they? Or they're ball head pins? Little ball ones. Oh, thanks, Sheila. Linda. Oh, I said Sheila. Remember I used to always confuse you too? Yeah, not confuse you when I saw you, but just randomly in the show.
She's much older than I am, so I don't see where the confusion is. Still.
I said nothing. Oh, I always do that. I don't know why. You can, no one can see you. Because we're one man down, literally we're Jack down. We're trying to do everything, or well, I'm saying we're trying to do everything. Everybody else is trying to do everything to make up for the fact that Jack's not here. I asked if I could help, and they said no, Ali, no. I was like, all right, then I'll have some porridge. Lady of Luxury, I sat and ate my porridge and watched all them running around. They wouldn't let me help. I tried. They were like, no, Ali, you're fine. She appreciated the offer, did you, Deanna? You did, but you nicely declined. Fine, I got to enjoy my porridge. It was all fine. Can I go and see Linda? Why? All right, I just thought you were going to do this, right? I need to. Right, let's bring the graphics in and announce the price. I didn't realise. No, normally the late show they just do it and it's done, and I've not even noticed. I've missed it. Dark Secret jewellery kit for you. 43 sterling silver component pieces. My apologies. I didn't know you were waiting for me. It's not often anyone does. 24.95 pence. So the fact that we've got all these mesh balls in here, you don't usually get that. That's extra. These kits, as I was saying, are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And these are your new style kits, which I've just been told. And I love them. I love them. You're getting even more. And looking at everything you're getting with all of those strands, I mean, just these wonderful, wonderful gems in the middle. As I was saying, they are known as your red stones, but they're not. They're strawberries and pink. Are you with me on that, Linda?
Absolutely with you, yes.
It's red for that gemstone variety, but it's not red if you compare it to other gemstones that are out there. Like I always think red, I automatically think rubies, or red spinel or something like that. Right, so £24.95, you get all the sterling silver components, everything there. And now I'm allowed to go and talk to Linda. Yay! Will I leave it there or will I bring it with me? Oh, I'm sorry. They wanted me to wait for the camera there. I don't know why. Oh, you got a recording spinning around. Look at those mesh balls. I love them.
Yeah, it's got your favourite gemstone in there.
Oh, I know. I love the fact that everybody knows this.
Yeah. Faceted.
It's such an easy gemstone to go with anything. Yeah. I mean, for me, I think it goes with every colour. Do you not?
Absolutely. Baby pink does it.
I'm going to take my shoes off. I feel a little bit. Oh, that's so much more comfortable.
They must have been really... Oh, they are really high.
Yeah.
Yes, they are, yeah.
Really high. Right. Oh, that's wonderful. Yay. Right. Everything that you're seeing here, everything that you're seeing, you've made from this kit.
I have, yes. I mean, there's some serious gemstone going on in this kit, isn't there?
I like that, some serious
There is, yeah, there is. A serious size gemstone, serious quality gemstone, and you've got your silver finding, so it's lovely. I mean, that's just a stretchy asymmetric bracelet that honestly anybody can
I love how
make.
you say that. That's just a stretch.
Well, it is, isn't it? I mean, but the beautiful, I mean, these rose gold colour mesh balls just work so well with the gemstone. I mean, those mesh balls, you can do loads and loads of. I mean, if you've got some tiny gemstone at home, you know, some of that really beautiful multicoloured spinel. I've seen that woven on each end, because there's the little holes in here, using a fine beading needle and weave these tiny gemstones just at sort of base and top. Ooh, that is a shambhala bracelet, if I use the term, that's died and gone to heaven.
Oh, I'm getting excited. I wish I could make that. I could make it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody can. I mean, these friendship type bracelets, which is a sort of a category of bracelet, apparently at the moment are hitting about 60% of the jewellery market, from high end through to high street.
Yep.
So they're always going to be popular. Again, if you're selling jewellery, if you make a stash of friendship bracelets, whether they're stretches, whether they're macrame, or whether they're put together with hemp or whatever, you'll always get a big, diverse customer, from the younger ones to the more, the more older customer.
Because my mum even, and my mum's not.
And they're easy to wear, aren't they?
She's not one. Bless her. She worked so hard. She's not had a chance to get to the shop recently, or to get to even watch the show. She's been recording it, bless her, but she's been working later on at night. But what she was saying to me was, she's a teacher, and she said some of the ladies that are with her at her school were wearing all these sort of style bracelets. And I came home with my sort of macrame bracelet on. She went, "Oh, there's people wearing things like that."
Yeah, you can stack them as well. You see, so you've got such a big look going on there, from the sort of single look of something that's quite ornate like that.
This is the sort of, if you've just tuned in, this is sort of the macrame I was talking about. But it was amazing me, because I know she hasn't been looking through magazines, and she hasn't been out in the town, she hasn't been out having a look at fashion, but she knew just from going to work that was a very, very popular style. And she said, but one thing she must have said, yours looks really a lot more expensive than the ones that she'd been seeing. And you can get them from all price points, but it's just how you work with it and what you put in it, which will make it look expensive or not, however you wish to go for it. But I'm getting excited. Sorry, I'm going between the two. I love to wear stacks of bracelets, like you were saying. I've got dainty ones and big ones.
I mean, if you did get the high society kit, this kit works, as you can see now, it works beautifully with the copper balls, if you've got those, if you've got the copper beads.
And then you could just go really, really simply and just have the black with the faceted of your rose quartz.
Yeah.
It depends what you put rose quartz with, how strong the colour looks.
Certainly it is, yes it does. I use it a lot with golden obsidian, and that really brings it really brings the pink out in it. Yeah.
Oh, I've not seen it with golden obsidian before. You're getting me excited. I always tell everybody, and everybody's probably sick, all the regulars are sick of me telling them that it goes with everything. Rose quartz goes with everything. And it's so feminine, and you can wear it daytime, evening, and the fact that it's faceted as well, it gives it so much lustre. It's such a gorgeous gem.
I mean, it would, I mean, the ring that you're wearing, again, with all the rose quartz in it, I mean, this would make the most beautiful. You could make a flower using wire out of these puffy faceted coins here. Sky's the limit with that type of gemstone, and the icing on the cake is it's faceted. So, you pay that extra bit, don't you?
Because when you turn your head, you turn your head probably more than you turn your
which is these sort of earrings. This is just using the findings in the kit, but the puffy coin will actually turn through this half circle.
Oh wow!
So
so it's not it's not fixed.
No, so it'll turn through it, and then I mean that's another way of using. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I love them. Can we make them?
Yeah.
Can we, because there'll be people at home saying, like, where do we start? You said the bracelet was easy. So these look...
Those are easy too.
Not so easy.
No, they are.
Can we try and make them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yay!
Great. I mean, all you need to make those earrings are obviously the onyx rounds and your rose quartz. You need your 2 shepherd hooks for the earring finding, and you need the eye pins, okay, as opposed to the head pins. So first of all, if you take an eye pin,
can join in and
can you? Yeah,
no, don't wait for me.
Sure.
You go ahead.
Okay. Take an eye pin. We're going to start from the top, work downwards, and then attach it to the earring finding. So just pop the onyx on to the eye pin like so, and then taking your round nose pliers.
Thank you. No, you go for it.
That's all right. I've got another pair.
All right.
Take your round nose pliers and
don't worry, I'll catch up.
Pop the round nose pliers just in about 1.5 mil from the end of the pliers, and then we're going to make a wrapped loop. So to make a wrapped loop, we just push the perpendicular away and bring it down at a right angle to the round nose pliers. Okay, now hold on to the gemstone and flick the wrist away from you so that that is well sandwiched between both pliers but on a different dimension. Okay, we've now got our wrist upwards. Bring the perpendicular back, okay, and bring it all the way around through, I'm getting a bit maths orientated here, but all the way through 180 degrees. So you've come all the way around a half circle through. Now you can take the pliers out of that and you've got a nice little half circle there. Put the pliers back in on the bottom plier, okay, and grasp it with the top one, and then push the eye pin down towards the gemstone, okay, and then using the end, this end here, using your finger, just start to push it and push up towards that circle. Don't push down towards the gemstone at the moment, push up so that you're going to make a nice circle, and then with your thumb start to bring it down, heading towards the gemstone all the time. Take it around as far as you possibly can, okay, so that you're getting a sort of a little hat on top of the gemstone there. Put that like that, we've got a little hat. Now you can, it takes a bit of experience and it doesn't work for me every time, but if you hold on to the gemstone you can ease the rest of that eye pin in towards. Now if it starts to change like that's doing now, and that's my fault, I've pulled it upright, just ease that circle away, taking your pliers, your cutting pliers, just take that off now, okay. But sometimes you can get it all the way around if you're lucky, but the heat in the studios means I was slipping a bit on the gemstone. So we've now got a wrapped loop on the top of that gemstone, so we'll put that one to one side for now, and again take another eye pin and pop that into the rose quartz. Okay, now normally the bottom of the eye pin is normally going to be at the base of the gemstone, because normally we use an eye pin from to dangle things from, but in this case this is going to attach to the black onyx. So what we do, you're right,
sorry, it's got me reminded of
that's
something.
absolutely fine. That's perfect. We'll have a pair of earrings in a minute. Don't worry, you can trim that off afterwards.
I'm trying to squash it.
That's perfect. You've got a lovely, look at that perfect circle. That's an experience.
It's really not.
It's an experience wrap loop.
So because I dropped it, it just straightened itself up.
No.
It's a bit big before I dropped it.
That's perfect. You can just trim that off with with the pliers.
Okay.
That's fine. Right, so now we've got the rose quartz onto the eye pin. Now, taking the gemstone firmly between finger and thumb, okay, pull down onto the eye pin. In other words, you're going to be pulling this, just get some tension on it because it's going to slip, because it's going to want to. Pull it round and push towards the gemstone, following the curve of the gemstone, okay, just keep pushing it round, keeping very snug towards that gemstone. Then the next part, which is probably the only part at which is going to be a bit tricky, you can either take the flat nose pliers, I may borrow these for a minute, and take this part and bend it through that loop. Can be a bit tricky, so another way of doing it is by opening the loop, okay, just open the loop, take that eye pin and trap it underneath the loop. We might have to have a few little approaches at this because we don't want to compromise the silver too much, because we want to try and retain that curve. Trap it in, see I've got that sort of trapped inside the open eye pin. Close the eye pin back up again and straighten up the remainder of the eye pin that you've just wrapped, okay? Now because this is sterling silver, we've got a lot of, what's the word, it's malleable, so is there another, malleability, is that a word?
It's ductility and malleability.
Because of that,
we've got workability is actually
we've got a lot of workability in the silver, so we can still maneuver that into the curve of that gemstone. All we have to do now is the remainder of the eye pin that we've got, ease it down to probably 1 centimetre down through the round nose pliers and just form a simple loop, bringing it back towards the gemstone, forming a simple loop, okay? Don't worry whether it's a perfect round or not, because there's a time and place for sort of, I do like to see perfect rounds when they really, really, really are on show. But don't worry too much if you've got some curve in this design, because you've got, the whole thing is based on the curve process, really. So it doesn't have to
to there, and then
that's fine. All you have to do now is straighten this use your, that's right, you can use those bars, straighten it up.
Yeah.
And then you can use your thumbnail or whatever to manoeuvre what's around the gemstone. You can manoeuvre it back to the side by giving it a good push. Oh, yeah. Because you haven't as yet formed the lock by doing that loop. Okay, so now just do a simple,
that way?
Just do a simple, just take it, this is if you sort of take it at the end and then, so you've got this sort of an action coming towards you, but you're left-handed, so it's quite difficult for me to perceive that. Yeah, it throws me, that does, being left-handed. Well. And then all we need to do is attach.
Oh, so just, right, there, so like
perfect,
that.
Absolutely perfect, Ali, that's great, absolutely great. All you need to do now is go back to your onyx gemstone and open the loop. Always open and close loops on eye pins, on jump rings, on anything that has a loop. Always open it in one direction and then close it like closing a door in the same direction. Don't open it away from you, always open it towards you and then close it back in exactly the same route.
This is my problem. I pulled it, I think, too tight so that the bottom bit has disappeared.
Oh, that's okay, that's okay. Yeah, that happens, that's only just a bit of inexperience. Because it's silver again, Ali, just give it a bit of a tug and then using the round nose pliers again.
I think I've lost the bottom, it's gone through the gem.
Because it's silver, it has that stretchiness, okay? So we can pull it and ease that loop back.
Oh, thank you.
So you've got your loop to attach.
Put my loop back.
So attach that.
Bring it back.
To your rose quartz part, okay? And then it's a repetition on a theme. We're going to take the earring finding and exactly the same thing, open the loop on the earring finding, attach from on the onyx, close it back up, and then you've got your earring finished, and you're going to have the matching one for me in a minute.
Sorry, I just put my hand. A minute or two, maybe 3. I'm getting there. I'm kind of getting there.
It's brilliant.
Oh, I love that. I've got Tom going, there we go.
It's brilliant.
It's almost like words of encouragement is going to happen, Ali.
There's your earring finding.
Oh, I love that.
You're
doing good, Ali. Like, oh, well done. Well done.
You don't make jewellery that often, do you? You don't.
I only
make it on the late show.
It when I'm here. No, I tried last night randomly. They were like, "Come on, Ali, hurry up!" And I was like, "I want to make a ring."
So that's encouragement for newbies out there. Ali's
yeah,
just
if I can do it,
scratch.
anyone can do it. I need to open that a wee bit more. I didn't open
in what?
It
How
very
many
well.
minutes? What, 5 minutes?
I'm being a bit. I'm being a bit strong. Open it a wee bit more.
Yeah, just open it and just keep
trying
it
to squeeze it in. I was like, oh, if I could just squeeze it.
Yeah, but you've got lots of room for manoeuvre with sterling silver. You can play around with it a lot before it gives up.
It's a lot more malleable than platinum.
lot more.
Is it? Yeah.
Wow.
Workability and ductility with your gold, your precious metals, your silver, of course, being a precious metal, as well as your platinum and your gold. Gold is the most ductile and the most malleable, and then it's silver.
Wow.
And platinum is the least. And it's got the least metal memory as well.
So that's beautiful. Pop it onto the stand. We've got a pair of earrings.
Well, not quite like yours. I've not finished the top or anything. But I tried.
It is. I mean, you would, you know, those would...
They'd be passable.
They would have thought they would have been made by the same person, absolutely, Ali. So that's fantastic.
I wouldn't give me that much
it's
credit.
Great encouragement for new people out there to have a go. It's so simple.
I can do it. Anyone can do it.
And when you're using genuine gemstone, it's a joy, isn't it?
So the bracelet, what have you just got some elastic? And
that's just threaded onto elastic. That is.
Where's the finishing? How do we find this?
It's knotted and it'll be inside.
One of the balls.
Will be inside one of those.
Oh, I found it.
Yeah, it'll be there.
This is just for anyone who's thinking, right, where do you attach it?
Just simply knot the elastic. Give it a good stretch before you finish off the knot. Just a normal overhand knot. Give it a bit of a stretch to take some of its stretchability away from the area that the knot's going. Knot it off. Little bit of nail varnish or a little bit of glue. That's it.
I love it. And all we've done this sort of weaving.
Yes.
And it's on the DVDs, is there weaving, or on the website you can watch how to do the weaving, because I know this is, you'll all be looking at that thinking, that's gorgeous, why didn't you show that technique? But we have got DVDs, you can watch it. We have got a YouTube channel, the channel of the, so go watch it, it's on there. Sorry, I had to spin off on one there. Right, $24.95. Should we have a look at the wall? Oh, the Wall of Fame, right? That's everything you're getting in, as well as the components that we use, those shepherd hooks. I didn't take, and Linda didn't use anything other than the silver components that you get. They're all solid sterling silver. That's them there. Everything you saw there, you get, all right? And if you want a toolkit, we had a look at them. They're back in stock for anyone who was wondering. Should we have a look at the Wall of Fame? Do we have the wee music bit? Yay! Right, I got very excited because I've not done this since we've even been to the studio.
No, you haven't.
And we just took them off of the top 4. Linda's helping me. Oh, I'm excited. Right,
this is number 187.
This is a lot more professional than how we used to do it. Each one's getting
You've been away a long time, haven't you?
When I started, we were sitting in a wee tiny wee room. We just pick up random strands. Well, let's put a price on it. Now it's all got structure and organisation. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. I'm excited. Yeah.
This is absolutely beautiful. And number 187, and it's from Joni in Alton. Is that in Suffolk? She says, hi to all the fun guys at Jewellery Maker. Here's my amethyst and pearl set that I made with silver wire. Hope it's good enough to show. Keep up the good work and thank you for a new hobby. Well, thank you for sending it in. It's beautiful.
It really,
I think it's
is.
fast becoming my favourite gemstone now, you know. I think it might just be coming up there with the pre-night, the amethyst.
You think?
Yeah.
Do you know, out of all the gemstones in the world, the amethyst is the most difficult to tell whether it's synthetic or not. So when you get a genuine amethyst,
really?
Yeah, because they don't actually go to the time, because there are so many amethysts out there and so many synthetic amethysts, they don't really go to the time of bothering to find out and to test them. So when you do get genuine amethysts, you know, we buy them and we tell you when it's genuine, we let you know all the time. It's something quite special, because in the high street they don't have to let you know the information, you don't have to say whether it's genuine or not. So and it's out of all the gemstones in the entire world, out of every gemstone in the world, is the most difficult gemstone to tell whether it's synthetic or not.
Is there a way?
There is a way, but it's quite expensive. It's the same way you would normally do other tests, but because there is so much amethyst, they don't go to do it.
All right.
I was finding this
well,
out
it is
in
quite
my test, in my gemstone test. Yeah. Learn a new thing every day.
Just testing.
Just testing me. Yeah, I have been reviving. I did pass my Gemological Institute of American test for a accredited jewellery professional. Wow. I've got a whole load of letters after my name. GIA AGP, I think it's that way. Oh, I can, you put it, I've got to put it on the right way as well, so I can read the message as well. This is making me think a little bit of the bracelet we've just done, the similar colours. This I love. Don't tell me this isn't it?
Isn't it beautiful?
Genuine. Hi Jem, this little, oh I love it, this little cheeky number is made from black onyx, map jasper and imperial pink jasper, all from Jewellery Maker. The jasper beads are the last of the strands. They came on and looked so nice together in my odd beads bowl. Oh, I had to put them together. It's a basic bracelet, but I thought pretty enough Do not need anything else. Please could you say hi to Alexa in Yorkshire, another JM nice nutter. In fact, I think I was messaging Alexa last night on Facebook. Yeah, so lovely to see you, Alison. Thank you very, very much, my namesake with us. And you are in, where's Alison from? I don't know where. In Blythe. Oh, no, that's your name. Sorry.
She's back.
Sorry, you're not.
If you don't know, Anna, she's totally accident prone.
I never
She's
used to be.
blind.
It's just in telly I am. In normal life, I'm all right.
Oh my word, do you want me to do this
Want to
one while
eat
you
you, please,
recover?
please.
Oh,
Compose myself. What I tripped over was my own shoes because I took them off.
my goodness. This is number 184, gorgeous summery jewellery. And this is from Teresa in Devon. And Teresa says, sadly, I have to work on Saturday, so I'll have to catch up with the repeat shows this weekend. So save me some bargains.
So maybe you're watching today.
Hopefully.
Yay!
Here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame, which is made with dyed pink jade nuggets and black onyx round beads woven on 2 threads between the jade. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of reflection from the camera flash on the JM acrylic bust, so I'm afraid the picky isn't great. So I see what you mean. Right. Yeah, I do see what you mean.
Do you know, I was that busy looking at Julie, I didn't even notice that flash.
No, not me.
I probably would have thought it was the lights in the studio, to be fair.
Yes.
It was her fault. It's nothing to do with the flash on the camera.
Teresa then says, well, the rain has returned once again down here in Devon, so I'm afraid it's not looking good for Lucy in Padstow. Well, you know what? She's in Padstow, so you know what? She's to be in Padstow as far as I'm concerned.
I don't know.
Whatever the weather. Oh, it's beautiful. Teresa says she loved the retro show with Vicky and Hannah and can't wait to have a go with the Sculpey clay. And I remember that was fantastic. Hannah did all the sort of words and things like love and peace and hearts and things going. Had to sculpt it. It was fabulous. Yeah, fabulous. That's absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, Teresa, it's beautiful. I love those bright summery colours. At least we can have it in the jewellery if we can't have it outside.
I know. Hey.
We can.
And I've got another one. This I love. I love hearts. I absolutely love hearts. But this 186. This is from Sharon. Hiya, Sharon. You've said, hi Jim. This is one of my necklace and earring sets, made with all different shapes of hematite. I used to have the hearts on the necklace as the drop to match the earrings. I hope it is good enough to make the Jewellery Maker wall. Sorry, it took me a while to read that there. Love to you all. Keep up the good work. Love from Sharon. And Sharon is in Cardiff. I love hematite. So you've taken the earrings, and of course they used to be. I've used the earrings. Oh yes, right. So what you're saying is you've used the same hearts in the necklace and the earrings together.
Beautiful.
Take me a wee while to understand what. I've got it. Slowly but surely. I love it. And hematite is such an evening luxury necklace when you have kind of long drops.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to sparkle gorgeously. I hope you have fun wearing that, Sharon. If you ever need anyone to borrow it, I mean, I'm here. I should be here, shouldn't I? I won't be allowed back. Right, $24.95 is still up there. If you wonder what that's about, it's about that gorgeous rose quartz kit that we had. Not just rose quartz, it's called the Dark Secret. Oh, I don't know why it's called Dark Secret, because it's not really dark, but maybe
see where that's coming from. Yes, it's quite secretive.
What's that?
I don't know.
Oh, what's going on there? Oh, anyway, what are we going to do now? What can we do? Can we do more? Or? Linda's got some shout outs to do. Oh, here we go, Linda. Do you know about this?
Oh, yes, thank you so much. Yes, I have. I've got 2 major thank yous to make. First of all, to Wendy Clements. Thank you so much. I think I did email as well, but thank you so much for making my fantastic. We haven't got the one in the studio that we put it away to keep it safe while we're moving. She made me a hot air balloon for my new twin granddaughters. It's absolutely beautiful, so thank you. I really appreciate it. It's sitting in my nursery, in my house, not their nursery in their house. I wouldn't let it go.
Yeah, but give it to
I've kept it.
So you made a nursery for them in your house, so they can see it when they come to yours, but they can't have it there.
Absolutely.
I love that.
So thank you so much, Wendy. It is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful workmanship, and I really appreciate it.
Oh, I'm intrigued. I want to see it now.
And then another thank you to Sandy Lucy, and she sent And I was the first to get them. So. That's probably why you haven't heard from anybody else. She sent some handmade chocolates. She makes chocolates. And she said, and they were...
Where are they? Oh no! Oh God!
I think I've got a pack here. But you know what? She sent me my idea of heaven. She sent me gin chocolates. She did.
So you haven't had them up before the show?
I saved my gin.
Okay.
I don't know how I've managed to save them. But I said, oh, we had some fantastic flavours. The flavours were amazing. Anybody that was there when I actually opened them, unfortunately, they had to have some. But thank you so much, Sandy. They were fantastic. So if you're around, it's Sandy Lucy, and she's from actually Lewes in East Sussex. I hope I've got that right.
Lewes
so if you live
company.
in Lewes in East Sussex,
I'm going on a day trip. I'm going to Lewes.
And
take me there.
I'm going to tell you because they're fantastic, and it's LEWES, LewesChocolateCompany.com.
Right, I'm on it.
Okay, fantastic chocolate, beautifully decorated. They've got sparkles on them. They've got sheen.
Sparkles on the chocolate.
Yeah, and they're delicious. So
Lewes Chocolate
if
Company.
you're anywhere around that area, or just say LewesChocolateCompany.com.
I'm on it. Going home. Chocolate. Sold chocolate. Right. Oh, I need to think about chocolate. We'll see on the other side of this. Top up your tea, have a wee chocolate, or if not, Google on to Lewes Chocolate Company. We'll see in a wee sec. Oh, chocolate.
Our standard delivery is now only £2.95 per day, regardless of how many pieces of jewellery are added to your order. Delivery takes between 4 to 6 working days, and if you want your jewellery quicker, simply speak to our call centre about our premium delivery service. Do you make jewellery as a hobby? Would you like to learn key skills to help you successfully market and sell your handmade jewellery? We are working with Angela Edwards, who is an experienced jewellery maker as well as a small business trainer, to bring you the perfect course to help develop basic business skills. The full course includes how to create a business plan to successfully sell your products, how to access current and potential customers, how to identify and profile your target market, how to generate leads to secure current and future sales, how to use online social networking to your advantage, and key knowledge on legal requirements and insurances. For information about dates and to reserve your place, please contact 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Jewellery Maker is such a fun channel to watch, even if you're not buying anything. The presenters and the guest designers are absolutely fabulous. I also love it because it's given me a common interest with my sister. We live a long way apart and we are very completely different in our outlook on life. And we now have something that we can converse with and we both enjoy.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Hiya, great to see you. If you've just tuned in, well, I'll say good morning to you if you're watching now. It's about 10 past 11. If you're watching in the afternoon, good afternoon. I've got a new in for you. We've got lots and lots. I'll go that way, it's opposite way. I've got lots and lots to show you. I'm very, very excited about these 3 strands. I'm going to bring them to you right now. I'm not going to make you wait because they are wonderful. You have, oh, we've got the mink going on. Oh, you're laughing at my noises. Regular viewers, you know me. It just comes out. I just make noises, get excited. These are fabulous. Fabulous and fabulous at the same time. Picture Jasper. Which are these, which anyone who knows me knows I am in love with these because beiges and browns and creams are gorgeous, and Picture Jasper just sort of emulates all of those. Then you have your mink coloured shells, shell pearl these are, and then on top of that coffee jasper, 440 carats worth. And that is a wonderful, if I just take that there for you. You get these wonderful, it's blacks with all these sort of brown swirls. It's like we've got, it's like we're making dark chocolate and we've mixed in milk chocolate and swirled it around. Oh, I always sort of tend to think to compare things to food, so I'll apologise in advance. What do you think? Fashion, absolutely fabulous. And we've just been hearing about a fashion show that's happening on Thursday. Ooh. So is it Natalia that's coming in? Natalia's coming in. It's called a fashion-inspired show, and they're going to be using autumnal colours. It would be great if you got this home in time and you could maybe make some of the designs that they're making on the day. What do you think? She's sent you already a colour scheme of everything you're going to be using. So which, all three of these, or just this one in particular, the coffee jasper? Those three together. Perfect. And then of course we know already the other trends is always going to be reds and oranges. I mean, they're always going to be fabulous. We've got those coming up in just a wee second, but right now, coffees and cakes. And then autumn-wise, actually, the next colour that's coming in, which you might not have guessed actually, is going to be light blue. I think that's probably because we've not really had a summer, so we've not really had a chance to wear light blues, so just keeping it for the autumn. Not really had a chance for the summer. We'll just keep the blues that we've used in summer, we'll just use them in the autumn as well. This I'm very excited about. Linda, what are you thinking? Oh, poor Linda, she's trying to do her designs and I just keep interrupting you every 2 seconds.
You don't interrupt me when I'm looking at gemstone. It's a pleasure. It's beautiful. I love that coffee jasper.
Yeah?
I really, really do. And again, you see, popping those pearls in there gives it some texture, some background, some spacing to let all the gemstone have its stage, because you've got that different type of finish.
Yes.
On there, so it won't all
quite
merge.
shimmery, isn't it?
So that is a great stash pile, and it's also a great put it all together kit, that.
I love that when we bring you, majority of strands we bring you them because they go so well together. And I appreciate if you're at home, you look at one strand and think that looks nice. In fact, I mean, if I showed you them all individually, you would think they all look nice, but you would think, would they go together? And the whole purpose of the kits, regular viewers, I know you know this, and for new viewers, when you put a strand together, when we offer you a strand bundle like this, it's purely because we know they go together, but we also give you a chance to see them together as well. But the great thing is, and the best thing I think about Jewellery Maker, is that you can get these home. Say for example you've got a dress like the colour I'm wearing, or you're thinking of wearing it with the lovely pinks that Linda's wearing. You get this home and you put it next to maybe the other gemstones you were thinking of using, or more importantly the clothes you were thinking, your attire. Put it next to it and see how well it matches. And if you change your mind, if you think, oh Ali, I thought that chocolate coffee jasper was going to be the colour to wear with a certain suit, get it home, put it next to it, and if it doesn't match, you can post it back. You can actually change your mind. You just post it back. It's amazing. I don't expect anyone to do that, but the great safety, I always think of it as a sort of safety net, a backup. If you get something and you think, well, I'm not actually being able to hold it myself or see it myself, when you get it home, have a good wee look at it. Take your time. Don't feel pressured in, oh, well, I've got it home, so I have to keep it. Have a good look and then make your mind up when you get it home. What do you think? Coffee and cake. And you get your 3 strands. I like that name, coffees and cake. I want some coffee and some cake now, Linda, do you?
Oh, yes, please.
That was it quite nice.
That's why I missed the Sunday sofa.
Sunday sofa, I know. We used to have cakes all the time.
Yeah.
I used to love Sunday sofa. And we used to have Biscuit Tuesday. We used to, on Gems TV Extra, we used to bake on a Tuesday. Each day, we were only ever in every second Tuesday because we alternate each week. And we used to have Cake Tuesday. We would bake biscuits or bake cakes. I would never, well, you didn't have to bake, you could bring something in. And we also, bring it back.
Yeah, bring that back.
But you're not on to Extra. Jewellery Maker, call it Cake Tuesday. It just alternated. On the last day, at the end of the day on Tuesday, we'd say, right, whose day is it next week? So you'd say, right, it's Linda's, because Linda hasn't done it yet. So Linda, next day, would have to bring in all the cakes or the biscuits on the Tuesday.
Do that on Jewellery Maker then.
Yeah, it's a good wee plan. You could you could do it with the gemstones that you can be using. You could inspire the colour of your cakes towards one of the kits that you're making. So if you're making your sort of coffees and creams like this, you can make yourself a little chocolate and coffee biscuits maybe. Oh, liking my idea. I love this. I'm giving you all an idea. I'm not even going to be on Jewellery Maker. I'm on our sister channel now. The great thing is we get moved around, so we get a chance to do everything. But this, I've not seen for ages. I'm going to be for 3 weeks on Gems Extra, And then we're moving all around again. So ask me in 3 weeks where I'm going to be, because I don't actually know. It's great because we all change. We've got quite a lot of channels here. We're Genuine Gemstone Jewellers, and it's great because it's quite refreshing for us to see all the different channels and all the different audiences. It's brilliant, and for you, obviously, you get more variety as well. So, new in today, Coffees and Cream, 3 strands. I have no idea what the price is going to be. Absolutely. And I don't ever ask because I don't want to know. I like to find out at the same time as you. So should we find out? 440 carats of your jasper. $9.95 for 3. Are we still, have I gone to bed? Is this still the late show? On the late show we would have strands for kind of about £3–4. It was amazing. That's an equivalent, what you've got here, $9.95. That's just over about £3 a strand. That's fantastic. All 3 of them, £3 a strand, just over. I'm amazed. I'm amazed, especially for the coffee jasper. They're so sizable. Would you add anything to this? Is any of the gemstones? I'm thinking maybe smoky quartz.
Smoky quartz.
I've got some here actually.
Oh, and carnelian as well to add that little bit of.
Carnelian maybe. Smoky quartz. This is coming up in the next bundle we've got, and in fact, it's so funny that you said that. We haven't planned this at all. There's some carnelian.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Oh, that's lovely.
These 2 bicone strands are coming up in the next strand section that we have. We've got 5 strands coming up in a minute. But those in there would really, I mean, not that it needs any more extending it, but it really would extend it, wouldn't it? Incredible. What's that face for?
I just spotted that next one.
Oh, you spotted the next bundle. She's getting excited, Linda. Linda, you're not allowed it. You have to. You got your challenge. Right. Should I bring in the beautiful bicones? So $9.95. If you've not called us on these ones, sorry. 0800 644 655. You know it's a free phone number. Give us a buzz when you see something you like. Give us a wee call. I'll bring in the rest of the bicones. Oh, ha, ha. Now, of course, with the amount of work that goes into all these bicones, the amount of time it takes just to create the bicone facet, it's a good wee while. It's not something that you do quite simply. It takes time. And also you've got the quench crackle quartz here as well. I'll put them all together so you can have a good wee look. But these, oh, wow. Wow. Gorgeous, gorgeous quality on each and every one of these. Wait till you see them. Oh my. Really gorgeous. So you're getting yourself 5 strands. You can see there's 2 here of carnelian, both bicones. You've got a mixture of the 6mm for the bicones. Oh, sorry, one was red agate. My apologies. My apologies. Red agate is the big one in the middle. Very similar, aren't they? That's quite impressive. It's not red when you come to your red agate, as you can see, because right next to carnelian, it's very matching. Red agate is 8mm bicones. These are your 6mm for your carnelian. Your cracked white quartz, I am in love with. You've also got your smoky quartz in there as well. Again, constantly in love with smoky quartz. I don't think I will ever fall out of love with it. And then for our wonderful Linda, some purple amethyst. Are you falling for it more and more?
Well, you've got every gemstone there that I adore, the smoky quartz and the amethyst and the carnelian and the quartz. But you've also got my favourite cut of gemstone.
The bicone, is that your favourite? Why is it your favourite?
I don't know, I can't explain why. I just love the way the light bounces off it. Sometimes it's faceted, sometimes it's not. But whichever way that it's presented, the light bounces off it. It makes fantastic beaded beads. It's wonderful for bridal wear, prom wear. It's just got such a huge diverse use.
So with the hairpiece I've got today,
yeah, fabulous.
Something that would work with
fabulous. It? Yes, I want to make it.
Did you want to see it? Linda made this. From the boutique kit. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. Hi. We have got, so all of these would go well, you're saying maybe in a hairpiece. I remember using some of these when I was working with pearls, making tiaras.
Yes,
exactly. A wee while ago. Well, quite a wee while ago actually now. And they were really, really fun to work with. And like you said, the way the light catches them, when you put them on tiaras, they spin. It's really quite nice. They catch, and when you put it on the wire, they seem to, well, the way I did it, I don't know if it's supposed to, but they were spinning around, and it was so, so lovely. So easy to catch the light. Very flirtatious, the luster that you get from a bicone, because you have such intricate facets and such time-consuming facets that when the light does catch them, it catches them, and it catches them well. We know this, of course, as performance of light. The way the light reflects off the surface is luster. So lustrous and so expensive. Of course, the facet for each one individually takes a long, long time. You've got yourself well over sort of 300 carats here of genuine gemstones, and big, big amount, 38 centimetres roughly for each strand. I'm really in love with these. So these are called beautiful bicones, nice and simple. Nice and simple indeed. QGZ. Maybe you should just read it. Easy for me to read. Yeah, it's there. PQGC01. It's really tiny on my screen. It really is. It's really far away. Thank you. PQGC01. Yeah, it's easier. So 0800 644 655, call us when you can. We had a lot of pieces flying out earlier. In fact, I'm just thinking, how would you feel if I introduced maybe one or two of these strands into, as if you could fit any more strands in, but that wonderful high society kit that we had, maybe the chocolates in there.
Yeah,
would that go?
And certainly
and the carnelian as well, next to the copper finding.
Oh yeah, and the frosted,
the coppers.
The frosted quartz. Is that?
Yeah, frosted quenched quartz, quenched quackle quartz.
Oh yes, and the smoky quartz. Yes,
put them all in. Put them all in, and then the amethyst would just be completely. Amethyst and black together, looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Oh, I'm getting excited. Starting to run on the spot. It's easy to do when you don't have your heels on. 0800 644 655. Oh, we're getting the price. $39.95 straight away. Straight away we've gone for it. Now these are new and they've not been seen before. As Linda was saying, they are her favourite gems cut, but some of her favourite gemstones as well. That's not even £8 a strand. Not even £8 a strand. And bear in mind they're graduating in size. Very, very sizable for your bicones right in the middle. This is wonderful. Wonderful indeed. So $39.95 and you get all 5 of them. We haven't even really begun to touch on your quartz. Oh wow, that's them all intertwined, and just even slightly turning round, you're getting constant luster from them. Constant sparkle, constant luster. They are one. Just these alone. If I put my arm there, you can see them as opposed to just across the table because the table's quite bright. But quenched quartz, quenched crackled quartz. It's known to a lot of people know it as thermal shock treatment. That's how you get that hot and cold at the same time. Gives it that amazing crackled. Oh! I've got my velvet plate. I can put it on for you now. Oh, divine. Absolutely, absolutely divine. From it's getting a gorgeous, gorgeous shimmer. Gorgeous shimmer. I mean, these together. Wow. I'm making lots of noise, sorry. I get really excited. Really excited. Because you don't get much carnelian and you don't get much of the red agate and pieces that we're seeing all the same shape. It's very, very unusual that you get 5 strands that have all got your sort of bicone shape. Maybe you get one with the bicone shape and the other 3 strands would maybe be plain rounds or ovals. It's very, very difficult, and I imagine I'm going to ask Linda actually, because this is what she was saying is her favourite cut. You don't usually get 5 strands with all bicone shapes. There's usually just one of the strands that have the bicones, isn't it?
It's a high-end cut, isn't it? You know, we forget that it's, you know, it's a very expensive.
I think it's more so time-consuming.
That's what I mean, exactly. And you have to,
therefore making it. because amethyst isn't one of the most expensive gemstones. You can find it in the high street, but to get it of this quality and with a facet like that, that's what makes it the difference. Yeah, you can pick up an amethyst, we're not trying to say you can't, but when you get that much time and detail, every single one, the facet, and if it's not at the perfect facet angle, you wouldn't get the luster the way you do, you wouldn't get them all reflecting at the same point, because the facets, the way they're shaped and the way they're set, it's also known to a lot of people as your position for your facets. If you don't get them in that perfect position, if you don't get that perfect symmetry with your bicones in particular, you don't get that luster at the same high standard and the same high quality. So it's a lot of testament to the ladies and gentlemen that do facet these gemstones to give you, and that's in all of the strands, all 5 of them. It's very exciting indeed. I'm going to lift it up for you so you can see. Gorgeous, $39.95. Do we have many of these, or do we have many? What's going on? What's the score? So we've got less than 50 remaining now. So they have proved to be quite popular indeed. Less than 50, and that's if you're watching us during the live show just now. If you're watching us later on and it's not 11:30, if you're watching in the afternoon, then well, I would give us a call. That's what I would do. As soon as you know you like them, just give us a call. You know it's a free phone number. Sometimes I'll say write down the codes of the things you like and then give us a call when you're ready, but now and again there'll be pieces where I think actually with that, if you do wait, you might just miss out, because I know we don't have a massive stock. We've got less than 50, so straight away that makes you think, well, there's not that many. Not that many at all. Oh, I'm very excited. I really want to give them to Linda because I know how much she likes them, but I think, oh, I'm gonna wait. She's still working on a challenge. How's your challenge coming on?
Just don't turn your back on me, because
Don't turn my back on you, you'll be there. Right, Adam's in the studio, keep an eye on her, Linda. Aww. Eyes on you. He's watching her. Oh, I look tiny, that's really funny. Did you see that? It was like a mini me in the background.
That's brilliant.
Maybe you saw Adam stand next to me, you realise just how small I am. Or how tall Adam is, I suppose we could say. Right, should we move on? Right, so that was triple bicones. So if you want them, give us a wee tinkle. I know our Linda does, so best get in there quick. Right, this, oh, we've got some lava rock. Ooh, in between. I thought you said no as in it wasn't lava rock, but she said no, it's not called, the kit isn't called lava rock, it's called the breeze through the forest. Oh, it makes me want to go into the secret garden. And we're going for a secret garden party. There should be wire, oh no, it's just a bag. Plastic bag. We'll pick up a wire, any wire will do. It does come with wire, this one. The reason it's not there is because Jack's not here. Plain and simple. Jack, if you're watching, I hope you get better soon. We have, in fact, can I take these strands off of here? Because this bust, or this, well, it's not a bust, sorry, it's clearly not a bust, even slightly a bust, it's stairs, but because they're quite dark, oh, look at these! And you got a pendant as well, looky here. Oh, I'm excited, muchly, look at that. What a colour. What a beautiful, beautiful colour. Flew right in here. Gorgeous, gorgeous greens. Oh, and then we have this lava rock, baby blue lava rock. Diana's having a hard day today. She's got the wire. Oh, poor Diana. Diana and Deanna. We've all got, have you got your shoes off as well, Linda? No.
No, I just got flatties on.
You've just got flats on. Me and Diana have got, your shoes make too much noise, that's why you took them off. I just took mine off because I felt like it.
No, I just talked to you anyway, so.
And because what?
No, I just talked to you anyway.
And then you just talk to me, that's true. So you don't need shoes on to talk. It's me too. Oh, you're trying to be quiet? Oh. taking off in tangents here. Somebody better reel me back in. Right. Fluorite, you can see you've got a whole beautiful strand here of sort of shapes. Elongated, beautiful, which would go gorgeously with those carved fluorite that we had at the very, very beginning, the early bird special. Early bird special, have we got any left? I'm not sure actually, we have to have a wee check. They would go gorgeous with that pendant. Well, everything would, it's already designed to go, we know that, but it's just nice to see it together, isn't it? As much as you say, oh yes, it's in the kit because it will go together, but it's great to see. Can I just check, you get your amethyst in here, your fluorite in here, your lava rock in here, it's your agate and your green aventurine, oh, and green Chinese jade. Where did you get agate from then? The pendant? I was going to say, isn't that aventurine? Beautifully faceted, look at that. Ah, so it's your green fluorite that you're getting, that's where the confusion is. You've got your normal rainbow fluorite here, and then that's your green fluorite. You're getting your Chinese green jade, your amethyst in there. Oh, your amethysts have been double drilled. Now, Linda, from a designer point of view, we've got these lovely faceted squares that have been double drilled at the top. Mm-hmm. Is that for you as a designer?
Yeah,
is that
most
exciting?
definitely. Because they're double drilled, they lay flat, so they're great for bracelets. And another thing I like to do a brickwork pattern with them. So as you're lining up the double drill, go through the 2 holes of the one gemstone, and then using 2 threads, and then take either thread through 1 hole, the inner hole of 2.
So
two
yes,
of them.
I get it. So
you
go
end
from
up
1
getting
to 2.
like a little brickwork.
So would you go 1 to 2 and then back to 1?
Yeah,
and then...
exactly.
Ooh.
Exactly, and that looks really cute, and you can double and quadruple that up with different double drills. Yeah.
Because you could do that with just 1 gemstone with 2 strands as well, but it's much better when you get the double drill because it would sit flat.
Yes, exactly.
As you said.
It's flat, yes.
Oh, it gets me very excited. I want to make some jewellery. I want to get my brick made. Would you use it more in a bracelet or a necklace?
Yeah, both, most definitely, and definitely long earrings.
Long earrings. Yeah. Oh, I love them. Beautiful blues. I love it. It looks like a sponge. I love the sort of texture of lava rock.
Yes, so do I. As I say, it's definitely this lava rock that we have now has got this lovely sheen on it. That's such a pretty colour.
It really is. It's quite calming. I feel very calm all of a sudden. Yeah. After my storm of events this morning, I feel quite calm.
Calm? What does calm mean?
Sorry. I feel quite calm.
Thank you.
Calm. Quite calming. Diana, you can pop it down, the phone's ringing. I'm just getting brrr, brrr in my ear, but Diana's not there to answer it. She's standing. Diana, oh sorry. What do you want? Oh, someone's on the phone. I love this. So, right, this is called a breeze through the forest. We're getting so sidetracked. I need Deanna to reel me in, but she's trying to do Jack's job at the moment. Where's Jack? Come back. This isn't Zambian Amethyst, is it? We have on Jewellery Maker. Do you know, on a sister channel, Zambian Amethyst, our boss Steve, because he'd been to Zambia and he saw the quality that we were able to bring to you from Zambia, he did a 2-hour show. He wasn't meant to be presenting that day. He came in and presented the whole 2-hour show purely because it was Zambian Amethyst, and he was that in love with it and that passionate about it. He said, right, the 2-hour show is going to be my show. So he came in and presented a whole 2-hour show just on Zambian Amethyst. Now, you wouldn't normally think you would have 2 hours of Zambian Amethyst. You maybe have for just your amethyst, it's a gemstone you find in the high street, you'll think, oh, that's one I can maybe get anywhere. The quality of Zambian Amethyst, it's all about the strength of colour, that tone, the saturation that you're seeing here. Great, great depth of colour. Now, 1.55 carats, you've got a wee post-it note that says Zambian Amethyst 1.55 carats on Gems TV. Our sister channel is this. Yeah. £50 for 1.55 carats. That was set into silver into a piece of jewellery. So how many carats have we got here? 130 carats. When you set it into jewellery, the minute you put, and you can put Zambian amethyst next to your jewellery, the minute you have Zambian amethyst, and that's why you've got so many facets on these. These are actually brilliant facets. If you have a wee look, I'm not just saying they're brilliant as in, oh, that's cool, that's brilliant. Brilliant as in that's the type of facet they are. A brilliant facet is a kite shape or a triangular shape. If you have a close look, you'll see that's usually what you have on the top of gemstones. Why is Justin Bieber playing? Justin Bieber has started playing. No, it's just stopped. That was so random. I just heard, oh, whoa, whoa. And all the boys are looking at me thinking, why is Justin Bieber playing in the studio? No, it wasn't a ringtone. What was that? It's the speakers. Somebody has been playing. Who was playing Justin Bieber?
Admitted.
We need to find out. Was it Tom? Was it you? You were sitting at the computer. You clicked a button and it stopped. I think it might have been Tom listening to Justin Bieber while he's having his sandwich. Look at him. He's got a guilty face. Can we see him? He's running. He's hiding now with his sandwich. He's a Justin Bieber lover. We'll catch him when he's not looking, right? We'll let him get back to eating his sandwich and listening to his Justin Bieber, and then we'll catch him. Right, a breeze through the forest, not a breeze through the facet, a breeze through the forest. But these are very, very time-consuming facets, the brilliant facet. And it's the same facet you have on a round brilliant cut. On a diamond, you have the same facet. Jack's back! Guess who's back? Was it you that was listening to Justin Bieber?
What?
No, evidently not. We'll just keep blaming Tom then. He's a believer. He's a Bieber. He's never going to live this one down, is he? Justin Bieber's all right, if you like that sort of thing. To be fair, if I saw him, I probably would be like, can I get a picture? Anyway, 0800 644 655. You're supposed to reel me in, Deanna. What's happening? Got the Rihanna there. Come now, help me. What's the price? I've been here for a while. I've been talking about Bieber for too long. $29.95. You get yourself your 5 strands, and you get yourself your pendant, and you get all that wire as well. And that wire will go gorgeous with the purple, as well as the greens, as well as the blues, of course. All of it. Pendant right in the middle. And who put the bundle together? I don't know. Was it you? Oh, loving your greens. Why did you call it a breeze through the forest? Oh, you didn't call it that. I love that I did not call it that. Okay. Touching something a little bit sensitive there. What would you have called it if you had a choice, even though you put it together? Your green bundle is what you've been referring it to. So I think a breeze through the forest is slightly more adventurous, would you say, than my green bundle. Is what Deanna would have named it. I think it's a good job that she didn't. Could you imagine phoning up? Hi there, what would you like? My green bundle, please. Call centre. Your green bundle? What's that? What are you laughing at? What have I said?
Your green bundle?
Yes. Was that funny there, Linda? Linda's finding me funny. I'm on top here. Result. $29.99. No, $95. We're gonna move on to the new kit. $29.95. If you fancy it, give us a call. It's gorgeous. Oh, sorry, write down the code for this one, FPGC36, if you want to get a hold of it. Wow, I don't want to touch this. I reckon I'm gonna make a big mess. Right, oh gosh. Purely because, I'm doing this really gingerly, because normally, when I bring things, regular people know regular people, regular viewers know. See, it's starting already. Regular viewers know that I tend to have a bit of a calamity and things go everywhere. Which is probably why I was never on Blue Peter. Have a look and see what you think of this. I did it! I did it! I got it from here to there and it's still intact. Job done. Now, I didn't put it like that, it was already like that. Oh. It is beautifully balanced. Somebody wants me to unbalance this, don't they? Blueprint is what this one's called. Who put this one together? Oh, wasn't you? Oh, I don't know. It wasn't me. Adam's putting his hand up. Was it you, Adam, or did you just feel like putting your hand up? You just claimed it. Adam's just claimed it. It was him. Nobody else had it. It was Adam. Adam put this together. Adam, why did you choose these threads to go together?
I thought they complemented the gemstones very well.
You thought they complemented the gemstones very well. Why did you give us quite so many reels?
I'm feeling generous.
You're feeling generous. Quite a few reels going on here.
I'm a giving kind of guy.
He's a giver. All right. I'll move on from there. So your wire, you want a filament, and your elastic. You got all of that. How many? 10 spools of blue beading thread. 0.4 millimeter, 0.45, sorry, to be exact, of 100 meters in total. 100 meters in total. We could have put 100 meters on one, but we decided against that. It's more impressive. Uses more plastic. We decided to go for 10 spools. But to be fair, you might want to use a wee bit, and you might not want, once you start to, because I've got one. Right. When you start, and once it unravels, like if you had 100 meters and that happened, it takes forever to try and sort it out. So by just having them split up separately, you know that it's not 100 meters, it's going to go like that. Could you imagine? Because when I start, this wasn't me actually for once, but normally that happens. That's why I'm quite happy it's in 10 spools. Why would you want it in 10 spools, Linda?
Because there's lots more of it, you know, and the more you got, the more you can make.
It's easier to store, isn't it, when they're in single spools as opposed to like one massive big one? Because if you think about it, if I show you this big one, it takes up a lot more room. You could put these in individual little basket and bags. You could split them up. Take up less space. Anyway, now I've decided why we've got a separate spool. Should we have a look at the gemstones? Did I take them off? There's loads and loads. This is really quite nice actually, because we've gone from the greens to the blues. So it's almost like we're going through the tropical sea. I think these would all go together, all these kits. I would quite like to mix them up. The lava rock's the same actually in both, I think. Yeah, it is. It's the same lava rock. So if I put that's the previous kit, they would go quite nicely together indeed. And you have got yourself a pendant as well to go with these. Oh, I love it. Give me a call when you can on anything to see you like. We've not put the price in for this one yet. Is this brand new? Have you seen it before? Brand new. Is everything? It's been brand new so far today, has it not? You knew that I was coming on. You wanted to give me a really good show. Oh, I'm flattered. Really chuffed. Right. Here we go then, brand new, suit you. This is your blueprint, this one. So we've got, I'll go through all your gemstones. This one is a big, big pendant. What have we got exactly size-wise on this? Have we got a size on it? Faceted pendant, 35 carats. It's a 22 by 30 millimeter, this one. Or usually say the bigger one first, don't you? 30 by 22 millimeter. It's demorturite. We had this the other day actually in a strand and it was very popular. Small faceted ones in the late night show. I don't know if you've seen it before. That was the first time I'd seen it, demorturite. Because I remember the name thinking, oh gosh, that sounds a bit demorturite. It's proved very, very popular during the day show. It reminds me a little bit of the sort of thought that you go for when you look at lapis lazuli. Makes my producer think of blue-coloured moonstone. Blue. And then incorporated with that, you've got these lava rock that we had. That would look quite funky. Incorporated. Oh, that looks really good together. Your dye blue-green lapis. Oh gosh, there's so much here. I love these small ones. These are wonderful. What size are these? 4 by 2 millimeter. These are your lapis. teal greens, silver shell pearl in there as well if I incorporate. These are gorgeous. Gorgeous indeed. So this is brand new, never seen it before, and we were just talking about what's coming up for sort of autumn styles, and they were saying that blue is going to be very, very popular. You've made this kit. Did you make the last kit as well? Oh no, I didn't know.
No, which kit?
This one?
No.
Oh right, that's all right.
No.
I thought we missed all your designs. I felt really bad there.
No.
Right, that's all right. Oh, we've got designs made of this one. Brilliant, because I'm looking at it thinking I'm really excited, but I would maybe need a wee helping hand onto where to start with it. So if you want to have a look at your silver as well, because you get all that too. I know it says 100 pieces of silver plated. I thought you must have added, I just had a look at Linda's designs and thought, oh, she must have added some silver in herself there. But I've looked, you do get all the chains, so everything you'll see in Linda's designs have come purely from this kit and this kit only. Everything you see there, all those chains, a lovely, lovely heart toggle clasp and a round toggle clasp, you get that there. Wonderful. Now these are silver plated copper shepherd's hooks and silver plated for your copper head pins, so they're all plated on top of your copper, but sterling silver, pure sterling silver is 92.5% with 7.5% copper, so that's usually what you mix together with your silver anyway, so it's just in a different way about it. It's silver on copper as opposed to copper into your silver. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So it's brand new today, never been seen by anybody, nobody. I am a little bit, yeah, I'm ready for that price. Let's see it, let's do it. $29.95. There's a lot of the findings in there though, 100 pieces in your findings. Let me show it right. Turn around, move your spools out the way. You're getting a lot of stuff, a lot more. I'm saying stuff because you get so many wire spools here. You're getting so much more than you ever did before. But for the kits that we used to bring you, when we first started, we would give you max 3 strands, sterling silver, your findings, and one maybe elastic and a wire reel. Now you're getting monofilament, and you're getting all your spools, and you're getting all your blue wire as well, with all of these strands, now 4 strands and a pendant, and you're getting 100 pieces, albeit these ones are copper and silver plated on top of that. Look at all those findings. So much, so much. And there's no chance we could get it at $29.95 for just the sterling silver. If that was all solid sterling silver, I don't even believe for a box kit we could do that. Just for the box of the silver findings, $29.95, that would be difficult. So these, you've probably seen silver bundles recently. What sort of prices you could be looking at them? But by giving you sterling silver and copper, and as I was saying again, your plating of sterling silver on top of copper, that's your combination of what you have in your sterling silver. It's 92.5% pure silver and 7.5% copper is what makes up sterling silver. So by putting those together, it's the perfect alternative. But by switching it around, making the base metal the majority of it, it gives you a price point that we couldn't give you for solid silver. This is brilliant. I'm really excited about this. Should we see what Linda's been making? Because I'm very excited about it. I can see just sort of slightly from the side of my eye. But these, oh, I'm very, and you're on it again, you're right.
Gorgeous.
This is one. Do you know, from a distance, I thought you had some different sort of wire tubes that I'd missed, but you've made these.
Yes, just on the gizmo, which most people will know about, the little wire.
Yes, I've
gizmo.
heard of this. I've not seen it yet.
And yeah, and I mean these little wheels are absolutely beautiful. I love those little wheels, and just spacing them out like that, and then putting that sort of tassel using the wire as well.
Oh, look at that at the bottom. Do you know what, I thought that was going to be all
no, it's
all jingly, but it's very, very
that's
solid.
Right, yeah, it's like a solid tassel.
But the look of it looks very
yeah, it's one of those deceiving looks. It looks as like it should sort of flow like a tassel, but because it's made from wire, it's gorgeous. It stays in shape, basically.
Oh, look at these!
And the colours in the kit just blend so beautifully together into this sort of sea dream of colours with the silver.
Gorgeous. So we got these chandelier things as
well.
well. You get one pair.
Yep, you do.
Oh, wow. I'm going to have a look from the front. I'm really excited. Look at the ring you've made.
I don't often do rings, to be truthful. I sort of try and steer away from things I'm not that good at. But
what do you mean not that good at? Look at that. That's quite fabulous.
that one when I got sort of going on it. The pearls are just, because they're sort of going through a spectrum of colours from the silver through like a tealy pale green through to these deeper blues and then going through to a real deep teal green, are lovely.
And with that wire, it's so fabulous. Really, really does lift it, doesn't it?
Yes, yes, it does, because it's got some brightness, some fun, some, you know, it gives a nice background to the jewellery.
It's stunning. Oh, I love that. What was I going to say? Was someone on the phone asking about something I was supposed to say? My ring. This ring, I'm pointing out purely because we've had a phone call regarding it. Thank you very much. It was a beautiful, beautiful gift, and still is a beautiful gift, but it was given to me for my birthday present from one of our designers, Louise Jacobson, who you see does the wire workshops. She made it, and I've never had so many comments on a piece of jewellery in my life. It's my favourite piece. The thing is, I know nobody else has got one.
That's why I don't.
But it's gorgeous, and she's used peridot and rose quartz and a rose quartz card bead from Gems Jewellery Maker. Sorry, she's used our gems and just a pink wire. But she is on Facebook, and if you're on Facebook, please do talk to her on Jewellery Maker's page or on my page. I'm Ali Defoy. Ask me about it, and because she's going to do a wire workshop.
Capricorn
I think she's
Designs, isn't she?
I think so.
She is.
But
so if you can't track her down,
if you go on there, if you just type in her name in one of the search engines, I'm sure it'll come up. But what you've done here with the wire work, you can use any gemstone, and
yes.
It's very, very. Did you find that difficult, time-consuming?
No,
exactly.
I mean, they're really fun to do, to be truthful, because I think possibly even Louise would have her gemstones in front of her, like I did, and think, well, I'm going to make a ring, and then using the wire, just sort of go for it, and it'll start to grow. A design will start to grow, and it'll almost shoot a picture into your mind on the finish of that design. Once if you see what I mean, just when you actually start it, you're not that sure where you're going to end up. But that's the thing about a hobby, a creative hobby, is that you can surprise yourself at the end of it, at the end of the project. You're not copying something, or you just come and get little pictures in your head. And that's the joy of a creative hobby, particularly jewellery making.
It looks so
Well, you've got a real viable product at the end, haven't you? You know, if it's for yourself, if it's for somebody else, you know, it's a sort of an appreciative end product, isn't it?
And think how many people comment on it.
Yeah, and as you quite rightly say, you can make one-offs, you can be unique.
Exactly. And I always think, even if you make another one, it's never going to be identical, is it?
Because
really?
of the gemstones.
Yeah, because of the gemstones, and because you might just think, oh, that twisted slightly different this way. I'll put this to a little bit more of the off-centre, a little bit more centre, purely dependent. Can I keep it on? Yeah. Purely depending on what you're making, and how fast you're going, or what time you've got. Oh, I love it. Right, should we make something? What would you like to make?
I thought we'd have a look at
oh, look at that. Oh, you've used the heart as opposed to a toggle.
Yes, I've used I've used that just as a nod, really, to a certain designer that designs for Tiffany called Elsa Peretti, and she does these stylized hearts, and I think this particular toggle clasp very much emulates that feel of her design. So, you know, it's there, so use it.
Because the thing about hearts is they don't always need to be
straight
up and down. They can be at an angle, offset, and as you've set there. I love it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And can I just point out these earrings, because I'm in love with them. Have you seen these?
Yeah, those are sort of a nod to elegance there.
Gorgeous.
Because the pearls are so pretty, and because you've got the colours there, you can break them up into self colours. And do blocks of colour, but that just shouted those beautiful silver pearls, and they're different sizes. And then I've used one of the excuse me, the head pins. I've used the head pins just to sort of vary the length.
So do you just put them at different lengths and then cut them to make the
those, if I remember, there's 2 pearls on those earrings, and then the short one, the very short drop there is a head pin. Oh yeah. And then I've put one of the little silver balls that comes in the kit as well. You get the silver balls in the findings kit. So because these are silver pearls, slightly grey, I just thought that would really complement.
Sorry, I knocked it.
No, it's okay. That would really complement the drop, and I just wanted to go for this sort of different lengths, and there's I mean, quickly, if you want to use, let me just get a couple of, I'm using eye pins at the moment. Just a bit of a tip.
I've got a wee stash down here if you want the other ones.
A little bit of a tip. If you want to make various lengths of earrings, drops, pendants, whatever, wherever you've got a drop and you're having to make a mirror image of that drop,
right?
Okay, then what I tend to do is a simple little trick, is whether it's a head pin, eye pin, piece of wire, whatever, is I take whatever I'm using and then I pop it into my pliers, which are in the toolkit, my flat nose pliers, okay? And just on the flat nose pliers here, you can see where the difference in light is. You see this sort of curve here. I pop the head pin, or whatever I'm using, at that point, that little change there, okay? And I use that as a gauge, as a measuring gauge. Then I push the head pin down, and then that very first drop, I bring that back in a simple loop. Okay, that's my first drop made. Second drop, I do exactly the same thing, bend it, and then clip that one off with the pliers. Okay, we just take that little bit off, and then next time go into exactly the same place on the pliers, bend it, and then roll that back in a loop. And then the next one, I would do that again. I'd take it there, cut it off, take it back in again, bend it, cut it off. If you're using silver, keep all your bits, because eventually you'll have a bit of a stash to take to a bullion dealer. And then the third one, take it back, do a loop, and then, but you've got 3 graduated drops, and you know, that you've done it like that, you can do it again on the next earring.
Yes, you know, you're definitely going to have the exact same measurements.
So that's just a top tip, as it were.
Do you use the flat nose pliers for that? Because I tried to use it with the round nose ones.
No, use your flat nose pliers, yeah, because you've got that change.
Well, I was trying to go against Linda, but it's only because we've got one pair in the studio, so I thought, oh, if I try it, but no, it doesn't work.
So that tassel, that static tassel that's on the necklace there, is really easy to do.
Can we do it?
Yeah, we can do it. I probably won't be able to complete anywhere near like all of it.
Well, how about if I do half and you do half and then we'll put it together? I'm saying I do half, like I could do it.
Let's get some more wire.
I could try and do it.
So just cut various lengths of wire. Always make whatever design you've got in mind, always cut, whether it's wire, whether it's beading thread, filament, whatever. Cut it overly long, cut far more than you think you might need. So all I've done is I've taken, on this one, I think there's probably 5 or 6 lengths of wire, and on the first length of wire, with your round nose pliers, just do a little stopper, okay? So take it in and just pull it round. I don't think there's another one. Hang on, I've got some, yep. Just pull it round, that's going to act as a stopper. Doesn't matter whether it's a perfect round, perfect chord, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which colour bead that you're using.
Basically you're just using that to stop.
Yep. And thread that on. So you've now got that, and there's your stopper at the bottom, so it's not going to fall off. And then again, with your round nose pliers, just pop your round nose pliers just above, probably about 1 centimetre above the pearl, and just twist it round. Again, it really doesn't matter what sort of a twist you do, just twist it round so you've got a nice little oval coil, a coil of some description. Pick up the pearls randomly, don't organise them, because on this type of a design, it doesn't matter if you've got 2 or 3 sitting together of the same colour, it doesn't matter if they're all different colours, but do it randomly. Just put a little stash of pearls to one side like I have and pick them up. Don't overwork it. Don't overthink it. Pop that one down to that little coil there, and then just repeat it again. Okay, any sort, it doesn't really matter, you can put a couple of little twists into it, as many as you want to. Pick up a pearl, pick up a penguin, other biscuits are available.
Yeah, you
pick up a
pearl, you can pick them up.
right?
Do you know someone picked up a penguin?
Literally?
Yeah, no, someone did it on holiday. An Australian guy, they were in Australia and they went to the zoo and they were intoxicated, and they took a penguin home, and they woke up the next morning and they found a penguin in their cupboard. And they had to take it back.
A penguin in your cupboard?
Penguin.
It hadn't...
A baby penguin. Yeah. They called it Phil or something. They got their mobile phones and they recorded this penguin in the morning. They were like, "Hello, Phil." I think they called it Phil. I can't remember what they called it. And then they put it on Facebook, and then he got in trouble. Because obviously it was like a wild safari.
Do you know
like
the
a
only thing
wildlife
I
park?
find?
Why did you steal our penguin?
That is really, really random, isn't it? The only thing I find quite unbelievable.
I've never had drunken antics before, so I don't know what I wouldn't.
About that is actually, I mean, probably people out there that won't agree with me, but I went to a penguin park on a beach in South Africa. They really pong.
Penguins pong? Don't know, I've never picked one up.
They do rude things in front of you, they don't care who's watching.
Penguins?
Yep.
I know, right, I'm not going to tell the name, I'm not going to tell you how I know, but someone went to Edinburgh Zoo and then and they took their children and they were on their way back. And they were on their way back and the kids were laughing away, and at Edinburgh Zoo the penguins go on a wee walk in a line and they walk round the zoo, and he heard his kids being really, really quiet, just chuckling in the back, and he said, "Look," right, he stopped and he pulled over inside and went, "What are you laughing at? Why are you so quiet? What are you doing?" They put a penguin in their backpack and they take the penguin home from the zoo. And he phoned the zoo and he was like, "Look, I'm really sorry, we've got one of your baby penguins." They went mad. He's like, "I'm really sorry, but I'm bringing it back." They were like, "Get it back at once." So
I'm amazed
they literally
did
pick up a penguin. I'm not surprised that the zoo didn't notice the penguin had gone.
I'm absolutely.
No disrespect to Edinburgh Zoo or any other zoo out there though.
Right, let's get back to the tassel, and I don't want to think about pinching
I like
penguins.
the zoo.
Right, so there we go. So if you imagine we've done, Ali, we've probably done 5 or 6 of those.
Yours looks much better.
Okay. No.
Oh,
no,
you've done.
It's totally. This is the thing about it. It's totally stylized. It's totally down to you, and it doesn't matter.
You've gone a little bit.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I mean, on that one there.
You've got more of a space between.
Well, on
yours.
that one there, it doesn't
short.
matter. On there, I've put also perhaps on your next row, as I would call it, as a stopper, perhaps just keep twisting this round a little bit more.
Right.
You know, so you've got a little bit more on the bottom there. You've got more of a twist, just a little bit more design, just to make it look that little bit more unorganised.
Oh, how did you do that and make it look so good?
Right. Do that.
Well, mine's not happening like that.
It is. Don't overwork it. Don't worry about it. Leave it as it is. This is the thing. I think the first thing I learned about jewellery making is when it all comes together, in the end, it'll look fabulous. But as you're doing it, you fiddle with it, and you know what? You can fiddle for a long time and you won't improve it. Jack!
What's Jack done?
He should go home again. He's not well.
Do you know what, to be fair, when Jack walked in I couldn't stop staring at him because his trousers, your trousers, it looks like he's got 2 pairs of trousers, it looks like they're falling down, it's really unusual. Turn around that, see. Look at that, come and show him it looks so bizarre.
It's like as if I hadn't got my glasses on.
Is this a new fashion trend? If you saw me earlier, I wasn't focused, I was too busy looking. Like, what? It's so bizarre. I love it, I'm just getting Jack to put his bum on the telly. I mean, that's so bizarre. Like, turn around to the front, they're all navy.
Do you know what it looks like?
And then just at the back, it just looks like his trousers are falling down.
It looks like an old-fashioned roll-on. Yes, I knew you're not old enough to know that. Some ladies out there will know.
I have no idea what's a roll-on.
It's a slimming garment. Otherwise known as a corset.
Round your bum?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Jack's going, oh.
Right,
well,
let's
a
get
new
back
thing
to
every
tassels.
day.
Tassels.
Right. Let's get
when
back
you've
to,
made,
back on.
sorry, I'm sure loads of
Linda.
people are switched off thinking they're on some other weird channel.
Oh gosh, it's me that's going to get in trouble. I'm not. You're usually here. I'm not.
I'm always in trouble, so what's new? I don't care.
Oh, it's Diana. We'll blame her. She's supposed to control us.
So we're going to have now X amount of as many as you want, or as few as you want, of the strips of 12 wire with as many pearls or as few pearls as you want, or different gemstones. Doesn't have to be the pearls. The lava rock could look great.
Oh yeah.
And then when you've got to the end and you've got the amount that you want, obviously put them together and think, yeah, that'll make a great tassel.
Can I add in an extra one? Can you have 4?
Yeah, of course you can have as many as you want. So let's put Ali's other one in.
This one's really bad though because I was doing it while looking at
No, it's not.
Jack's trousers.
Actually, doing that like that is a good point. Don't necessarily make them level neither. Have different amounts. No, it's good. No, don't have different amounts of gemstone in each one, because I like this sort of asymmetric look, if you can say that, on a tassel. I don't want it as a solid block on the end. You may, fine, but I think it looks just a little bit more natural, considering it's quite a static pendant. It just looks a bit more tassel-esque if it's a bit more, you know. Now to get that tassel together, put them all together as a. This is a bit where floristry might come in a bit useful here, if ever anybody's done it. And hold on to the gem end of the tassel, and then just take just one of the strands, the excess wire, and just wind it round like that. Just to sandwich those wires together, okay? So now you've got your tassel.
I love it.
You've got it all stuck together. It cannot come away, okay? So you can, if you want, then trim off all of those extra wires and keep one, or keep two, or keep three. I'm going to trim off just the one on here.
The one you twisted.
Okay, and then we need an attachment for the necklace itself, or for whatever you're using it for. We need to be able to attach it. So we're just going to do a normal wrap loop. So in with the round nose pliers, flick of the wrist away from you, bring them over, back to you, keeping them nice and straight together. Take your round nose pliers out, put the bottom prong back in, hold these nice and tight, get as near as you can to the base of that loop, and just come down to where you finish joining them together. If you have enough wire left over, you could come all the way down to where the pearls are finishing, and it just gives you a nice tidy sort of bail to attach to whatever you're doing.
All three of them.
Yeah,
I think it looks quite.
So you've got your attachment now, and I mean you can use that with any of the gemstones in the kit. I mean even the big aragonite, popping one on the end and then doing 2 or 3 strands of them, but beautiful with those as well. These wheels are gorgeous, absolutely beautiful.
I'm very excited. So we've seen how to make the graduated earrings as well as that pendant. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. And the ring. Oh, right, well, we've been having fun. I've been attempting to make some jewellery. Should we have a look at what you've been making? Wall of Fame. If you've just tuned in, you're in time for Wall of Fame. Well, the second Wall of Fame. We've already had one. It's time for our second one. Do you want to go for it?
Okay, okay. This is number 176, and it's fabulous. These shards of, I think it's the pearl that we had in. Yeah, the Buer pearls. They're beautiful. And this is from Isabel. And Isabel says, oh, she's from Aberdeen. She's up here.
Yay!
She says, good morning everyone, this is my entry for the Wall of Fame this week. I call it Waterfall. Yeah, I can see where that comes from. A beautiful name for it.
Makes me think of Pocahontas.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. Sorry. I've made it with freshwater pearls that I've left over from many kits and some from my stash. I really enjoyed making it and I have to keep it for myself. Love the show and would like to thank the DD team. What's the DD on the team? Thank DD. DD! DD! DD. You know DD, yeah.
Instead of writing her name,
I'm trying to think, is that
the 2 letters,
a new name for customer service, or no, it's DD. I'd like to thank DD and the team behind the scenes for a great show and great value for money. I love Isabel.
Oh,
that's a really stunning piece of jewellery.
It really
Isabel.
is.
It's lovely.
It's wonderful.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Thank you for sending them in. I've got a lovely message. Now this was actually sent in the other morning for Lucy and Natalia, but if you don't mind, I'll still read it if that's okay. This is 178. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Just after I was talking about those lava butterflies. This is from Lynn. Hi, Lynn Kennedy. Lovely to see you. Yes, Here are my latest makes using copper clay. That's incredible. Apparently, the bracelet, she didn't say apparently, this is me. The bracelet is very simple and quite delicate, made with 3 discs of textured coppered clay, about the size of a 1p piece. So I added some 6mm bronze shell pearls, all wired by hand, at 0.6mm copper wire and a handmade clasp. The earrings are also all handcrafted, including the shepherd's hooks, using again the bronze shell. I deliberately didn't polish the pieces to a high shine as I wanted to achieve an age-looked contrast with the brightness of the copper wire, which you have done tremendously, may I add. I'm enjoying using the metal clays, and although I've had a couple of hiccups along the way, Natalia was there at the other side of my keyboard to give me help and advice, which I appreciated enormously. No other company I know offers that level of contact, and is one of the things that make being a part of JM and the Facebook community really work. Hope you like these pictures. We definitely do, Lynn. Loads of love from Lynn Kennedy in a dull and overcast Dorset. Thank goodness it stopped raining. Well, I think it might have started again, but
that's gorgeous. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Hi, Lynn. Haven't heard from you for ages.
And do you know what I'm just thinking of? I saw the other day £10 it was for a chain with a kind of aged copper kind of coin on it. They're so expensive. That is all the fashion right now, and I love it. I'd love to get myself some of that. Well done. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you very much.
Oh, wow.
It's almost like it's in a shop window.
I know, isn't it?
This is a wonderful picture.
This is number 175, and it's from Shirley in Shetland.
Hiya.
Oh God, that's a long way away. Hi all at Jewellery Maker. I thought I'd send this photo in. It's the display I have in a local hotel and have gone for a wedding theme with a couple of my pearl creations. It's a tiny display, but it's all mine, and I hope it's lucky for me as it's my birthday today. Well, happy birthday, Shirley, when you send this in.
Happy birthday!
Lots of love to Jewellery Maker Facebook and JARS, which I'm not quite sure what that is, JARS. And thanks for all the lovely birthday wishes.
Is that a group in the Jewellery Maker?
I don't
know.
The
Jewellery Maker group on
perhaps
Facebook, maybe?
Perhaps someone can let us know. That's beautiful. I love that display, and I can see that working. I mean, I see these displays, you know, of handmade jewellery in lots and lots of hotels, and everybody always notices them.
Yeah,
you know, and takes the time to look and admire. So that's a nice, simple display. It's great, and I love that little bag with the little pearls in it, just showing them what they're made from.
A wee gift bag. I've got another one, and your birthday was on the 6th, Shirley, so happy birthday to you. Belated happy birthday from everybody. Oh, director's going, happy birthday! Right, this is from Alison, number 177. Thank you very much. This is wonderful. I wonder how long it took you to make this. You said, hi all at Jewellery Maker. This is the first time I have sent a picture into the Wall of Fame. I've been designing jewellery for many years and only made for family and friends and for gifts in the past few years. I've been attending charity events and tabletop fairs when able. It's all good fun. You said, I came across yourself and I was trying to manual key in channels to a new television for my mum, and I've been watching ever since. Brilliant. After a busy day, it's good to unwind and have a giggle along with the presenters and to be further educated with all your many talents. I like a challenge from time to time myself, and I enjoy making this necklace, which is made up of crocodile jasper, green aventurine, pyrite, black onyx, all from Jewellery Maker, and I thought the gemstones complemented each other in a colour, shape and well-being. I love it. Love and light from Alison in Clydebank. Oh, I used to go bowling in Clydebank.
Really?
Yeah, I go bowling in Clydebank.
Small world.
So I love it. 177 is your number, and that's gorgeous. And I love the colour. You've chosen the coloured wire as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Coloured wire, all intertwining. I love that. That makes me think of the Breeze kit that we had. Oh, sorry, I'm not showing you that very well, am I? The Breeze kit that we just had earlier.
Yes.
The gorgeous greens and the tones in the breeze, or Breeze in the forest, or the one that's my green bundle, if you were asking. Diana. Gorgeous. Thank you very, very much. Right, she's getting all excited. She's going, whoop, whoop, my green bundle. Right. On the other side of this, I'm going to bring you some more treats, but I'm giving you a wee moment to top up your tea. But if you want to know how to enter the Wall of Fame, have a look at it.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Add to your collection with our Memory Wire DVD, which is full of hints and tips and step-by-step instructions for all levels. Follow Lucy and Debbie as they take you through how to create bracelets, necklaces and rings using Memory Wire. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
I like Jewellery Maker because it counters for everybody's levels of creativity. It doesn't matter if you're starting off, whether you're a beginner or whether you're an expert, Jewellery Maker can really capture your creativity and make you a jewellery artist.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com. Our standard delivery is now only £2.95 per day, regardless of how many pieces of jewellery are added to your order. Delivery takes between 4 to 6 working days. If you want your jewellery quicker, simply speak to our call centre about our premium delivery service.
I'm very excited about this strand. It's new, and if you've just joined me, I'm Ali. I've got the lovely guest Linda with me. She's an absolute dream to have. Oh, she's wonderful. Get her working away. I'm not going to tell you what she's up to. It's a wee surprise. But she has been working on a challenge. She's not had much time to do it, to be fair, but she's been working away, so you get to see that very shortly if you've been waiting for it. Not long now. There's only about 45 minutes left on our live show, so please, please get ready, sit down, and don't be going anywhere for the next 45 minutes. This is brand new in. It's your Mystic quartz. It's gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. A Mystic quartz you can mix and match with so many other gemstones, but by giving it a polish, you're able to see all these wonderful sort of mystical, enchanting hues. I like to play with them. See there, you're picking up a little bit of the purples just when you move them around. Of course, when you get it home, you have so much fun. And natural daylight gemstones are so much more exciting. They're exciting here, but of course, strip lighting in the studio, it's not the best light for showing off your gemstones at all. I was talking to a jeweller actually not so long ago, and they were telling me that they spent £10,000 on the lights in their jewellers and the lights in the window. But it was quite an upmarket jewellers. It's not on every high street, but they were saying they spent a fortune on the lights purely because, well, that's what entrances you into the jewellers. It makes you go in. But the lighting is very, very important, and which made me laugh, thinking, well, we use strip lighting, which is probably one of the worst lightings for showing off your gemstones. So it's not the best, but it's supposed to be the best for showing Linda and I off, apparently. I don't believe that. I think it's lies. But these, get them home, see them in natural light. We're not using fancy lights to show them off. Was the whole purpose of me telling you that wee story. So you do get 38 centimetres in length, roughly for your strand. It's on a yellow cord, but the reason I took it off the cord was because they are quite clear and quite translucent. The cord, of course, is being picked up, but if you put it on maybe monofilament or, what wire would you choose to use with it, maybe, Linda?
I'd use gold.
Gold?
The gold beading thread.
The gold beading thread.
Yeah, that would look really nice. And monofilament, obviously, then you won't see the
monofilament, not if you don't want to see it. What do you think? What would you use it with? Because with your Mystic, that would probably pick up any colour from any gemstone you put it with.
Yeah, well that's fine because that's what the Mystic's got, like a rainbow effect, so you could use some coloured threads, couldn't you?
It reminds me of a little bit, if you've never seen Mystic before and you're finding it a little bit hard to pick up the colour here, you might be looking at the tail thinking, that looks quite white, I can see there's something going on. I'm gonna compare it to your bubbles. You know when you're washing your dishes and you get the bubbles and all the different colours in them? That's what I compare your Mystic to, or that's how I find easiest to describe for anyone who's never seen it before. It's almost like that sort of wonderful display of colour. You get that rainbow colour when you're looking at maybe bubbles or... Oh wow, let me just pop this down actually. And the ones that you're seeing here, I'm going to try and see if I've got the wire that you were talking about. This is sort of bronzy wire. I might try and put this with it and see how that'll look. Gorgeous. In fact, you can even see the reflection, I think. Is that me? Yeah, you can see my reflection in them. See me moving? If you look at the bottom of them. I think it's quite fun. It's like a little mirror. Right, let me just strand a couple for you. I've not put anything on the... I've not stopped it, put a stopper on the end of it, but if I just thread a few onto different colour wire, so you can see how it would look, because it is such a translucent gemstone, how you can look with different colours in the middle. I mean, you can hardly really see that. Which, depending on the desired effect, is perfect. I wonder how that would look with pink thread. What do you think? You think pink? Rinky-dinky pink? Hold on, I've got some. I don't know if it's quite thick pink thread. It's really strong pink wire, it might be too thick. Oh no, it's not. Right, oh, right, hold on. Let me take it off first. So, if you've just tuned in and you're thinking, what on earth is going on? Well, I'm not really too sure, to be honest. But we're bringing you this strand because it's brand new and it's never been seen before, which is always very exciting. And we're going to do something exciting with the price, apparently. Well, I believe our Diana. I always want to call you Diana. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I don't know many people called Diana. In fact, I only know you. I don't know anyone called Diana. So. No, personally, I mean, personally, that a name that I would choose. Oh, I call her Dee Dee though. Diana. Oh, no, I would call her Dee Dee. So yeah, anyway, we thought we'd try it with the pink. Do you like it, Linda? Not sure?
I like it.
I suppose it depends what you're making, really.
Yeah.
This is, to me, is more of a sort of fun, funky daytime.
As you've got it like that, that would make a great initial, wouldn't it? You could thread the beads onto some wire like that and make it into an initial for a pendant. Like it was almost looking like an L then, the way you got it.
Well done.
And just do some of the wire work with it as well and show as well, so you can sort of loop that wire around into the initial at the end. But no, I think
I'm gonna make an A now you've said that. I have no idea how to make an A, but I'm gonna try.
That's what I like about Ali, she has a go.
It's not very good, but she has a go.
No, it's fantastic.
Like, my producer's going to put the price in because she's thinking you probably all want to know. But this gem will go with so many different colours, and it's one that looks gorgeous, gorgeous with your black gemstones. In particular, with your sort of lustrous, sorry, I kinked your wire, just straighten it a wee bit. With your lustrous black onyx or agate, maybe if you've got any of that in your collection. £8.95. Quite impressive. Quite impressive indeed. Is it something you've been waiting for? You've been trying to get a hold of it? Maybe you've never seen it before? What were you saying, sorry? Mystic gemstones are always flying out the door, I'm being told. They do in our sister channel, but obviously that's because they're already made into design, so sometimes it's to see that the same would apply Oh, I didn't think this through very well. Oh no, Ali, you're failing here. Failing miserably. Oh, yep, no, I've failed this one. Actually, no, maybe not, maybe not. Hold on a minute. This is turning into an unusual A, but it'll work for me. Oh, dearie me. Right. It's kind of an A. Okay. A stylized A. I've made a stylized A. There we go. Doesn't look like an A, does it? It was so much easier in my head. 3D shapes. It looks more like an R, to be honest. Turn it round. I made an R. Actually, I changed my mind from the A. I decided to go for an R. I just wanted to see if you could pick that out. Just testing you. Purposefully was doing an R because I know someone with the name starting with R. My best friend Rachel. There we go. Rachel, you probably won't be watching, but if you are, this is for you. She'll be ecstatic. I'll post it to her. But £8.95, that's her little keyring. I'm really proud of that. You will get it 38 centimetres. If you get one that's shorter than that, it's clearly one that I've used on the show, so sorry about that. You won't, I'm joking. I'll get to keep this one now that I've attacked it. But you will get to get all those gems. 38 centimetre strand. We've just cut this one up a little bit so we can have a wee play. Purely because when you look at it with the yellow thread that's in it, it does give it quite a yellow burst, and I wanted you to see it on the brown wire and the pink wire, so you can see with this gemstone it can go on any thread, any wire, or monofilament if you'd rather not see it at all. £8.95, brand new in today. Quite a lot of new treats, so I'll move on because I've got lots and lots to bring you. I'm going to keep that little R. Right, I've got a bundle for you. Is it a bundle? We're going to call it a bundle. 3 strands. Oh, and a pendant. This would have gone really well with actually your challenge. It's too late now though, you can't have it. Well, actually no, in all fairness, you've got half an hour. I don't know if you'll be able to work it in. It might be a bit late if you've already started or possibly even finished. No, we're not allowed. All right.
What is that? It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous. It's your sodalite.
Wow, it's got quite a sheen on it, hasn't it?
Beautifully polished.
Beautiful.
It's not, it's blue jasper. Oh.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, someone's done this well. It's called Sodalite Jewellery Kit, but it's all blue jasper. Jasper drops, blue jasper squares, and blue jasper cubes. Blue jasper hearts. And it's called Sodalite Kit.
Perhaps it's Sodalite.
Full.
Yeah.
Sodalite Full.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. We'll rename this one. So 100 carats of blue jasper cubes. You have yourself, to be fair, it's very reminiscent of your blue jasper, but as what Linda was saying, as what Linda was saying, it's very shimmery. It's got a very high sheen, which you don't so often get with your sodalite. This is a lovely heart shape you've got. Big carat weight on this. 25 carats just for your heart. 29 by 30 millimetre on this. Your blue jasper cubes, your jasper drops, your green jasper drops, as you can see. It's sort of moss jasper, isn't it? That look. I love it. And then your jasper squares are 8mm, 10 by 8 for the jasper drops. So it's perfect sizes, all your 6 and your 8 and your 10 by 8 for all your sizes. Perfectly mixed in. Really nice. I quite like that. If you split that up, you put the green strand in the middle. I'll flip that round. And then you maybe put a pendant in there somewhere along the way. Gorgeous. You can't really go wrong when they're all the same gemstone, can you? But the greens and blues all working together. Gorgeous. I'm very much excited about this. I think I'd quite like to put this with my gold findings, I think. First I was going to say silver, but I always go for silver, and I think with gold that might look quite different. Gold and blue.
Yeah, well,
blue
there's
and
a lot
gold.
of what they call mixed metal jewellery on the high street at the moment, so yeah, that would work beautifully.
Oh, I love it. Love having Linda here. Always makes you feel that you're good at it.
No, it's true, there is. I was only reading an article last night that mixed metals are really, really big at the minute.
Oh, where were you reading that? She's not telling me.
Oh, I did.
You didn't? I was just intrigued. I wanted to read it myself. I wanted to see
Okay, I'll bring it in.
Oh, get to bring in a magazine. 425 carats of blue and rain forest green sodalite. But it's not sodalite. It's all blue jasper and green jasper. Why did you go to that price? Because it says sodalite and it's jasper. $12.95, a bit misleading. It's got the wrong name gemstone on it. It's rather misleading. So just for the note, this is all genuine jasper, not sodalite, but looks like sodalite. So I can forgive whoever popped that name on there. It's quite understandably why you would think it was, but it is all blue jasper and your green jasper drops as well. I quite like those mixtures of shapes. I quite like these little squares. I remember, remind me of little sweeties. The shape of them. Are the squares quite easy to work with? The little squares.
Yes. Yeah, most definitely. They
look like fun. They look quite
those
fun.
Those are the sort of gemstones that would look really nice with that double drilled amethyst.
Yes.
In the earlier bundle would look stunning.
Oh, mix those together.
Yep.
That would look really nice. I'm trying to think what one that was from. It wasn't the forest green one. It was another one. The double drilled Zambian amethysts. My green bundle. Oh, it was the forest breeze then. Breezing through the forest or whatever it was called. My bundle, as Deanna likes to call it. So with $12.95 is your complete price and all 3 strands with the pendant. Gosh, how much would you pay for a pendant? Because I've forgotten these days that I never go to the high street to buy any gemstones now.
Well, I mean, it all depends which gemstone
for one
it is.
pendant?
Yeah, I mean, you can pay anything from $4.95 upwards, can't you?
I mean, $12.95 for 3 strands and a pendant. It's quite incredible, isn't it? Especially with all the shapes, because they've been cube shaped or square shaped and then corner to corner drilled, as well as all your pear drops, as well as all your squares, puffy squares. All of that, $12.95. So do give us a call on anything you see. So just to reiterate, I know it's called your sodalite, but they are all jasper pieces, all jasper strands. I'm not sure as to why that's happened. Maybe there's been a wee mix up. Well, evidently there has, so I do apologise for that, but $12.95 is a great wee apology price, I think. I'd take advantage of that if I was you. I'm gonna keep my R. Right, should we move on to this next kit? All right, I'm looking forward to seeing Sheila's challenge, Linda's challenge. Why do you keep calling Sheila all of a sudden? I was on form all morning.
I'm gonna have to do something about that woman. To make her disappear.
It's now, I don't know why. So bizarre. My apologies. Our Linda. Lovely Linda. That's how I remember you. Lovely Linda.
Yeah, a few people remember me, but not with the word lovely in front of me.
Not lovely? You don't usually describe you as lovely? Oh, I'm not gonna ask. A nicer word than lovely. Oh dear, we'll leave that there then. This is called African Muse. African Muse, that just makes me think of music. It's your muse. There's a band called Muse, isn't there? What do you think? I'm quite intrigued, I'm quite excited. And this in particular, whoa. Where do you, oh! I thought, they keep making fun of my sounds. I'm sorry, I thought this was coiled wire. I didn't realise these were all discs. This is brilliant. You've got thousands of these, look at these. I can't even separate, oh wow. Well, that's how easy it is to see, isn't it? I'm pulling this strand really tight. I hope I don't snap it. Stranger things have happened. Right, you've got, how many? Hematite wheels, 6mm in diameter that is. You've got thousands, that's loads. Oh, these, you're gonna have so much fun with these. Oh, in fact, I've just had a look at the gorgeous designs that Linda's been making. When you see what she's done with this, there are loads of these. These are gorgeous. I've just picked up the first strand straight away, and Linda's setting up her designs for you there to see. Gorgeous. Oh, you've made loads.
Yeah, it goes a long way though.
Goes a long way.
Long way, yeah.
The days from having 3 strands and silver components have gone. You've got 5 strands here. You must have silver chain, because you've got silver chain you've been using there.
Yes, in the findings.
Silver plated copper chain, so it's copper with silver plating on the top. You have got loads of findings here, toggle clasps, earrings, hearts. It's the same, in fact, chandelier earrings. In fact, there they are all there. Are these the same 100 pieces as we had in the other kit? Oh, this is the new stand? Are you having me on? That's far too much. I think we should take some of this back. I remember you would get 2 shepherd's hook earrings, a bolt ring, a jump clasp, 10 wee head pins, some crimp beads, and one wee, maybe on one of the more luxury kits, you would get a little bit of 7 centimetres, 7 inches, sorry, in your wire. How long is this chain? A metre. What was good? The prices haven't changed, but yet what's going in has got more. This is what happens when you take some time out. You just miss everything. Everything changes. But do you know what? It's changing for the better. It's brilliant. I can't believe we've done this. But in all fairness, it was solid sterling silver we used to bring you. So by giving you copper plated, copper with your silver plating. It's amazing. Amazing. I'm just excited mainly about how much you're getting. But the gems are gorgeous. Value for money is something that you can decide. I'm not here to decide that for you, but I'm thinking about how much money I would normally spend on getting maybe just a silver chain. I know this is silver plated, so it's still involving your genuine silver there with your copper. But if you wear sterling silver normally, you won't be allergic to this, because sterling silver is silver and copper together. So it's the exact same, but it's just the different way around. You're getting the base as the copper and the silver as a plating, as opposed to having silver as the main and then copper added to it. So it's still the same, just in a different way around, which makes it easier for you price point wise to get a whole lot more. And that's a whole lot more. I mean, from 32, which was the max before, we've gone to 100 pieces for you now. I am ready for this price. I'm very, very excited about this price. I've not even taken the strands off the bust. I've just been that busy looking at all the components. But let's do it. You have me on. No chance. Seriously? That can't be right, Deanna. That can't be right. No, 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 no. Linda, have you seen that price?
No, haven't.
£19.95.
My word.
You pay that for one necklace in your high street. Not even genuine. Are we having a? I'm shocked, amazed, and don't know what to say. Are you having a kid on? I'm sorry, is this normal prices for Jewellery Maker? Have I completely missed everything, or? My producer Deanna told me she was going to give me a really good deal in all the new pieces she was bringing, all the new treats, because I'm not normally here. She was going to do something extra special in the hope that I'll be here more. But $19.95, like one strand, we normally talk about $9.95 is a great launch premier price for a strand. You've got 5 strands in there. There's so many hematites here, it's unbelievable. I thought it was a coiled chain, there's that much of it. You've got the most amazing collection of components here. And so many components. You've got chandelier earrings, you've got shepherd's hook earrings, you've got yourself your heart toggle clasp, your round toggle clasp, your bolt ring and jump clasp. You've got so much, a metre of chain. Head pins, eye pins, you've got loads, right? And $19.95, sorry. even when you add on post and packaging, you're still not even looking at £25. There's £2.95 for post and packaging, and if you've got anything with us at all today, you've already paid that, so you're just adding to your order. I'm speechless. I love this.
There's a lot of opportunity now, isn't there, for you, what you design from the kits because of the findings.
These are gorgeous. I don't know what to start with. I'm just looking at it all. What do you think about this kit? Is this one that you quite like?
I like the sort of tribal look that you can get. I like it's a beach look. It's sort of a khaki look. It's the look that you can put into jewellery that's really out there in, you know, on the catwalk really. A lot of these colours are featuring for this so-called summer that we've got. And also they'll work on in through the autumn and into the winter as well. So it's a year-long look, because I mean, if the design you make is particularly summery, then as Ali mentioned earlier, then you can just redesign it at a later date, because you can even reuse the chain. So I mean, it's a beautiful. I love the addition of the wood. That's what adds the texture for me in this kit.
I haven't even mentioned what strands you've got. I just got that excited.
The wood into it is a real insight, and then mirroring the shape of those wooden rondelles with the little saucer type rondelle shape of the hematite is again a really good idea, because you've got your basic round, so you can make lots of designs because of the shapes that you've got.
I love these earrings, the graduation.
Yeah. Because you've got those two strands have graduated in size. So simple, but the gemstone's doing the work.
Do you know, it's funny, just by putting on a black, well, it's not a black earring holder, it looks evening-y.
Yes.
But then when you're putting it with the white background,
right.
It makes me think of daytime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, quite right.
It's amazing just by simply changing what you put it with. Because initially I thought, oh, they're very evening, I'll put the bracelet next to it. And then I thought, oh, the bracelet looks quite daytime.
Absolutely.
So you've got, hold on, 2 pairs of earrings, 3 necklaces and 2 bracelets.
Yeah. And it probably could have gone.
And look how much chain you've
further.
used in one necklace. I put one of the necklaces on. I got very excited.
I mean, you can make
it's gorgeous, and that's asymmetric you've brought back in again.
The asymmetric.
And you've used the toggle clasp on this one. I love this graduating.
Yeah, I mean,
and the long necklaces are what's in fashion, aren't they?
Yes, it is, and again, it's a look that you can dumb up and dumb down, can't you? With a bit of length on the necklace, you can wear it in the winter over a sweater, or it sits quite happily with a maxi dress, a flowy maxi dress. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited, and it's not even mine. I feel like I've just gone shopping and found all these gorgeous necklaces. What's your favourite one that you made?
I think, if I'm going to choose a favourite, I think I've got 2 for #1 spot actually.
All right.
Is the necklace here. The feature on that is a beady bead. Those 3 at the front there, just the beady bead technique. But in between each of those wooden rondelles, just thread on. Do that normal 12 bead beady bead technique, and just thread on either side of the rondelles, the wooden rondelles. Thread on 2 of those hematite, and you'll get that type of look. It's sort of happy accidents, we call them sometimes, but just play with it, particularly when you've got what I call a shape in a gemstone. Play with it and do the usual techniques, but you'll end up with something entirely different than when you're using round beads.
Definitely.
But use those same techniques.
Can I turn this around? Because I want everyone to see the clasp that you've actually, or how you've made the clasp. It's actually the chain.
That's right. I've just done, I've made it quite snug.
How gorgeous.
So, because obviously it needs to stay in place, but it obviously slips in and out. So that's just using the chain, a double length of chain. With one
stunning,
of the
and that's some of the chain from this necklace, actually.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, and this, I mean, the chain's gone a long way because there's chain in that bracelet there.
And you clasp in this bracelet if I turn that round.
Because those toggle clasps are so, I mean, that's the heart I used earlier as a pendant. So
yeah,
I've got lots and lots
it in the necklace, didn't you?
And also, I'd like to just say that on these, on the busts and on the bracelet stands and that, and on the earring stands, the jewellery may look good, okay, but once you put it on,
it changes.
Well, it changes the look of the jewellery. I mean, you know, you've taken that off that gold bust there.
It's just
and when it's
made
being
my
worn
wardrobe
on a live model.
I'm alive. I'm alive.
You weren't earlier.
I'm a real girl.
But when it's put onto yourself or somebody that's buying it or making it, it's because there's movement, you know, in the body. It takes on movement within the piece itself, and it just steps up a gear once you're wearing it. So when you look at something and you think, oh, I'm not too sure, when you're holding it in front of you, try it on every time before you decide to change it.
Yeah, and I always think as well, you can make one necklace that could change your whole wardrobe.
Yeah.
You have all these top plain cream beige, it doesn't matter, or maybe something more pastel shade. You put on a new necklace or a new piece of jewellery, it's almost like your whole wardrobe's come to life again.
Yeah, exactly.
It's accessories that make the outfit, is what I've always been told. And this,
you're right, yeah.
You've just made my outfit. Are we allowed to have a look at technique? Got 10 minutes.
Right, okay. I thought that bracelet here, this sort of, which again looks much better on than on the static bracelet stand.
Can I put it on then?
Yeah. Is using the chain and using the beading thread, using the hematite little saucers and the clasp. Now to attach a clasped chain, you've got some jump rings in the findings pack, so you would use that. You've also got some crimp beads somewhere or another. There they are, yeah. We've got some crimp beads. You've got everything that you need to make any piece of jewellery that you want to make. So when you're using chain for that particular design, which is quite a quirky look,
gorgeous,
then we're going to use beading thread as well. So put on your little crimp bead first onto a long length of beading thread, because it's going to be woven through, and then pass the beading thread through the first link of your chain. And at this particular point, if you haven't used the chain in the kit, then just keep the full length, because you might change your mind halfway through doing a bracelet. You might like it that much, you want to turn it into a necklace. So you've got your link onto the beading thread. So return the beading thread back through the crimp bead, okay? Pass the crimp bead up to the link. Don't pass it up so it's sitting right on top of it, because it needs to have a little bit of movement, otherwise the metal will rub against the beading thread and vice versa, okay? Now, also,
love the way you describe things, Linda.
Also in your kit, but don't do this until you've finished, you've got crimp covers, okay? So, you know, crimps aren't when I use them as spacer beads as well, and they look great as spacer beads.
Oh,
yeah.
No,
yes, the larger ones. Crimp beads look nice as spacers. I've used some in the challenge down here, but they are essentially a mechanic to keep one thing added to another, or to keep something locked in place. So when you finish the whole of the design, you can come back to that crimp bead and you can put a crimp cover over it, and then it'll just look like you've got a little silver bead at the beginning and end of your bracelet. So what I did next was, I'll show you how to attach it. Good idea, good idea, because they have a life of their own, crimp bead covers do, okay? My way of attaching a crimp bead is by taking my flat nose pliers, approaching the crimp bead.
Like your chopsticks.
Yeah, literally, yeah. Put your crimp bead down, because it's a devil of a job holding the thing, because it slips around a bit. Put it down on a surface, preferably one at your beading mat or a foam mat, and just catch it, okay, in your flat nose pliers. Keep a bit of tension on it. Then wherever the crimp bead that needs covering, okay, and it's a bit difficult with chain, because the chain, no, it's okay, it's fine now. Take the crimp bead cover to the crimp, okay? So literally get it on, cover the crimp, look at it, making sure that see, it's gone. There is a knack to this, and it will get better the more you use them.
Imagine it'd be much easier when you're not on the television and you don't have all the pressure of the lights and the time and the camera.
But sounds a bit old. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. That's the crimp talking. There you go. So the crimp now...
I have no idea what's going on. I'm just going with it.
The crimp bead is now sandwiched inside the crimp bead cover, okay? Don't alter the flat nose pliers. Once you've got a grip on it, use that point to close the crimp cover, okay? Just keep pressing, gentle pressure until the two sides come together, and then you've essentially got what looks like a silver bead on top. If you have a little bit of a lip there, then just take the flat nose pliers back, go to where that little bit of a lip is
and squish,
that lip down a little bit, okay? And it will do it every time. If you're a bit fussy for detail, which you should be, particularly if you're making jewellery, then just a nice detail is what makes a piece of jewellery go from
it's
good
the attention to detail,
to fantastic. Yeah. So to make that this sort of wibbly wobbly bracelet, what I did then is I just took my beading thread and I'm going to weave it in between the links, okay, so that the beading thread is passing through the links. So we come now, I'm going to miss a link and come into that link there, and don't worry about it because you're not going to tighten up the whole design until you're happy with it, and then start threading on these gorgeous little hematite saucers.
They are gorgeous.
They're really pretty, and there's just
endless amounts of them.
Absolutely, because of the shape of them, and you've got the usual length of the gemstone strands that we sell. You know, you're going to have tons of these. So now you've got how many you want to put on. So now you sort of have to judge it now and think, well, that curve,
to make it move,
take it sort of around, hold on to the end of it, take the curve and think, well, that will probably be good perhaps through that one or through that one. You know, if you don't like it in that one, take it out. It
depends how much movement you want.
It depends,
really,
yeah, exactly. If you want to have a nice big curve and then go through that direction on another curve and then that direction, then just thread on more gemstone. So just take it through the loop, right? Then the only thing that you have to remember is if you're working the direction I'm working in, so the chain's running away from you, it's best to work on a nice flat surface.
Of course.
Is when you've gone from the one side of the link through and out the other side to sandwich the hematite there, then there's a natural direction that the beading thread wants to go.
Okay.
So follow it, okay? So it obviously wants to go in this direction now. So just to tighten up that link there, I will take it up rather than through and down. I'm going to come up and down and take the beading thread through there. Again, don't over tighten it, and then the natural direction that the beading thread's in is when you then thread on the next set of your hematite and take it through possibly the next, I think on this design, I think it's the next but one link. But as Ali said, if you want a deeper curve in it, then just put on more gemstone. So look where it's exiting, miss one, and take it back through. And just continue that all the way along the whole of the bracelet, necklace, whichever design that you want to do. Continue it all along. And then when you come to the end and you're fixing off the beading thread again, then that's the point at which you need, because obviously you're probably tightening up your beading thread as you're coming through the chain. That's the time then to give a little bit of a stretch, a little bit of a pull on the chain, and let the beading threads straighten out a little bit, let it find its own length that it needs, and then finish it off with a crimp and crimp bead cover, and then attach. All you need to do then is to take one of the jump rings and the last link of chain that you were working on, pop that link in, pop on whichever of the clasps that you're using, close your jump ring, pop the other on the other end, and you've got your clasp on as well.
Oh, gorgeous.
But the main thing with that is don't over tighten your beading thread until
otherwise
you're ready. It'll go too tight.
That is fantastic. Oh, love it. And I'm loving wearing it as well. And I'm also thinking, time cautious, Should we have a look at what you've been making with your challenge?
We will. Let's get this out of the way. We'll get them up. Do you want to show yours first down here?
What have I made?
These.
Oh yeah!
A little bit of a surprise.
I didn't really make this. This was, Linda made this for me. But I made the pendants.
Yeah.
With
beautiful.
Debbie. I gate crashed one of Debbie's polymer clay classes. And I made these pendants. What do you think?
They're beautiful, Vicky.
Is that all right?
Absolutely gorgeous.
So I made 2 pendants, and these were mistakes.
Aren't they gorgeous?
Yeah, this was a leftover. I made.
They don't look like a mistake.
I rolled it all together and then put it into a shape and then snapped it in half and rolled it all together again and cut it in half. And this one, some people say it looks like a man with a curly beard, but I thought it looked a bit. It looks like a Viking.
It looks
but
like,
I
yes,
it looks
like
a horn. It looked more like a ram when I was looking at it.
It looks like the.
You can clearly see a Viking. What can you see?
Yeah, it looks like. Was it like? Oh gosh.
Moustache.
I'm about to say the Grim Reaper, but I don't mean that.
I'm never going to want to wear this pendant, never know. Would you like it, Linda? I really like those. Now let's go on to Linda Designs then. That was my polymer clay when I joined in Debbie's class. Are you taking a picture of it with your mobile phone? Jack just took a picture of my design. I feel honoured. Well, it depends why I took a picture, actually. And this is what Linda's been making with her challenge.
I haven't had a lot of time to be honest, because I've been chatting too much.
No, that's my fault, because I keep talking to you and distracting you.
No, it's me. I've been chatting too much today.
Oh, it's brilliant.
But just shows that, again, you can go with quite wacky designs using those nice hematite triangles with the lapis.
I love Tom. Jack's on canvas and he's went, I like that one. I like that one.
And that one that you're on at the minute, that was the exercise I wanted to show, that the soda light worked well with that purple quartz.
Yeah, of course.
You know, sort of colour block it somewhat and pop perhaps one of the fluorite in there. There's a little bit of silver going on there as well, but I think that's quite a wearable, pretty little necklace to wear.
I think it's gorgeous.
It's not an overly thought out piece, but it just shows you that those colours work together beautifully.
And if you missed out on what we're using for Linda's challenge, please do check it out. In fact, I think it's going to come on screen in a wee moment. It was a lovely selection of gorgeous sodalite, and you also had your purple quartz in there as well.
Oh,
as well as we entered it. There's another one.
I thought there was another
and
one.
She also gave her some of the early bird specials, which were these carved at the top. Carved beads at the top. So anything is the code coming up, did you say, Deanna? It'll come up on the repeat, my apologies. Oh well, it was at the start of the repeat anyway, or the start of the show. So this is going to be the end of the show, unfortunately. Oh. But what you get to see in just a couple of moments, literally, when it starts as if the show is beginning again, you'll be able to see the carved beads, and you'll also be able to see that everything Linda you challenged. Did you have fun with it?
I loved it, absolutely. I love the sodalite. It's so Chinese looking. It's beautiful.
It is, isn't it fabulous? Yeah. Oh, you've done so well. I'm amazed.
Thank you.
Everyone, thank you so much, all the team, everyone who's joined me today, the lovely Linda. It's always a pleasure having Linda with me. And to all of you, thank you for sending in your designs, thank you for taking the time to tune in, and please, if you get a wee moment, if you missed anything, please do check out the repeat. But for myself, Linda, and the rest of the team, have a lovely rest of the day, take care, and we'll see you soon.
Well, go for Andy Murray, go Andy, go Andy!
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or FreeSat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.